God saying something big is gonna happen. I hear him whisper, just keep your eyes on me. He's getting ready to open doors no man can shut. He's getting ready to tear down every wall that's been holding you up. So don't lose faith, now don't turn away. Keep your heart steady in the place you pray, because what he promised is on its way, and the blessing's closer than it's ever been today. Something big is gonna happen in your life. God is getting ready to turn it all around. Something good is gonna make it right. Chains will break and favor will abound. So lift your head, lift your eyes. He's moving right before your eyes. Something big.
Welcome everybody. Welcome on in everybody. We are getting started with our revelation today.
I can feel heaven shifting now.
We make it
Every closed door starting to sound. The latch is moving, the lock is away. Breakthrough stepping into your today. All you've gotta do is focus on him. Keep your worship pure, keep your spirit still. Because when you trust, when you give, when you yield, that's when his power is revealed. Focus on Jesus, he's the way. Focus on his promise, it will not delay. He's healing, restoring, making you new. Every word he spoke, he's bringing it through. Something is gonna happen in your life. God is getting ready to turn it all around. Something good is gonna make it right. Visions will break and favor will abound. So stretch your hands, give him your all. Watch his glory start to fall. Something big is gonna happen. God's turning it around. Focus on him. Your miracle is near. Your miracle God's turning it around.
Alright. Rich rising, rich creating. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day to you all. I pray that this day is going to be a phenomenal day, and that it's just going to be as abundant as you need it to be. So I wanted to get right into this beautiful Ike message. It is Good Friday, and so why not get into a message that continues to bring the prosperity and abundance the way Christ wanted us to, right? So let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm talking to you from the subject, automatic consciousness, automatic success and prosperity. And the text that I'm going to read at this time is from St. Matthew, the 6th chapter, the 33rd verse. And these are the words of Jesus. This is one of my favorite Bible verses.
The words of Jesus.
I just love this verse of Scripture, and we're going to examine it, and we're going to get a blessing from it this day. And remember, as I say, that these are the words of the Master Jesus, and I want you to shout them back at me as
I know that's right. You two have the most wonderful day. I know that's right. I love that. Seek ye first
the kingdom of God,
the kingdom of God,
and his righteousness,
and his righteousness,
and all these things, shall be added unto you.
Shall be added unto you.
Now, for emphasis, I want to read it again. And all of you folks here today, you can thunder that back at me even more loudly. Because here is the secret of the subject, which is automatic consciousness, automatic success and prosperity.
Automatic.
You can establish such a consciousness of God, such a consciousness of good, that your success and prosperity will be automatic.
Automatic.
Isn't that interesting?
it becomes automatic. It goes on
That's why the
autopilot.
rich get richer. It's just automatic after a certain point.
It sure
Once
is.
you get the consciousness of something, from that point on it's automatic.
Automatic.
Isn't that interesting? Why, you just take, for example, well, once you get the first million, it's all over. You get the first million if all you do is get 10% interest a year, effective annual yield, and that's a conservative point of interest. Why, that's an automatic $100,000 a year interest, just at 10% effective annual yield. So from that point on, your success and prosperity in terms of that kind of money is what? Automatic. And certain things work automatically, like poverty works automatically too.
It comes to you, right?
It
As you call
depends
it.
upon what kind of automatic machine you're on. And I'm trying to get you on the automatic success machine. I'm trying to get you on the automatic prosperity machine.
It's time for you to get
Well,
on
the old
right
man J.B.
machine.
Rockefeller established an
Hey,
everlasting
yes,
trust of money
Rich
for
rising season,
every one of his
rich
descendants that
rising
ever
season.
will be born. And up there at Rockefeller Center, they have
Nobody forgot that here,
rooms
honey.
and rooms and rooms
I think
and
you
rooms
might have forgotten just how he gives it to
financial
you.
managers
But we
that
damn
do
sure
nothing
forget
but
shit
count
from here,
and
honey.
invest Rockefeller
I don't think
money.
you know where you
It's
came.
automatic.
You just started just automatically just start typing. You ain't even listening to what the fuck we doing in here. Sit your ass
But
down,
what
Lorraine.
is this
Take a
thing that
listen.
makes us
And when you finish listening, then type all your bullshit.
What is this
But right
thing that
now,
makes us
what you don't
automatically
understand is we
prosperous?
already know.
What
You're
is
talking about
this
we forgot. We ain't
thing
forget shit.
that automatically
You came into the
adds
wrong
to
place.
us
Type
all
it too fast.
these things? The master
Don't come in here
Jesus
typing. I just started this shit. There's no fucking way you listen to nothing. Slide your ass to the
I was on
side.
a show in San Francisco 2 Fridays ago.
You came into the wrong
One
place
of my
just
good
talking about
friends,
God,
boys,
then you won't get
like
cussed out. Fuck out over
the
here.
Lassie series and others, happened by the studio at the same time and came in and joined me right on the air.
Don't play with me.
And people began to call in because of a certain
Try
TV show. There
Jesus, baby.
people call in, and so
Not
one man
today.
called in and
Don't
said,
try
well,
touch.
Reverend Ike, where does
God ain't made me
Jesus
that
come in
elevated
all
yet.
this prosperity
I ain't that
and
elevated
success
yet.
business that you're talking about? As you're here in the San Francisco area to teach people how to be prosperous and successful, but what does that have to do with God? What does that have to do with Jesus? Listen, the secret is right here in the words of the Master Jesus.
That's right.
You know, if people would, some people carry that Bible under their arms day in and day out and don't know what the heaven's in it.
Don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
I said heaven now because we have some of the saints from Philadelphia here.
I
We have a
said
bunch
these
of
up.
saints and friends and supporters from members from Philadelphia, and I don't want to shock them. They're saved. Those of you
I
who
don't
are
mind
not
shocking
saved,
any one of y'all that
translate
need
it
it.
into your own tongue. I mean, it's amazing. People carry the Bible around on their arms some day and night, argue about the Bible. And they sing about Jesus, and they shout about Jesus. But you've never heard what Jesus is saying. Listen again here to the words of Jesus, Matthew, the 6th chapter,
baby, thank
33rd
you
verse.
so
And
much.
shout it back at me. And this
I
is the verse of
appreciate
scripture
that.
that I quoted to the young
And I
man
want you
who
to know,
called
baby,
me
you
while I was
matter
on
more
the
than
air
life
in
itself.
San
Thank you
Francisco.
so much for sharing your love.
Jesus said, seek
Thank
you
you.
first. First.
Yes, first.
First.
You got me
The
smiling. I can't even
kingdom
lie.
of God
You got me smiling. Yes.
and His righteousness.
And His righteousness.
Okay, you got that part?
That's the love y'all sharing right now. That's His righteousness.
First,
Thank you.
the kingdom of God.
Yes.
Say it, first.
First.
The kingdom of God.
The kingdom of
It's
God.
first. And His
Okay, no
righteousness.
problem.
And
Is
I
that
call
better?
righteousness right action. Let me hear you say right action. Now you see where the automatic is coming in here? Once you find the kingdom of God in you,
Okay, so once I know
then
that,
right
oh, there we
action
go. I
begins to
see my
take place.
lights working.
Come on, why don't you
Thank
make
you,
the
baby.
motion and say right action? Come on, right action. Right action.
Right action.
If you're going to the bank to transact some business, go in there with the words turning over in your mind. What are they?
Right action.
As you go to your job, as you go to your business, as you think about the good you desire to be, to do it, to have, what are you going to say? Right action.
Right
And I like to
action.
sometimes add another word and call it divine right action. Come on and say it.
Divine right
Divine right action. So you get your mind lined up with the kingdom of God, with the mind of God, with the consciousness of God and His divine right action. Now listen, here comes the automatic part. Are you with me? Still reading the words of Jesus from St. Matthew 6:33, and this is what happens, Jesus says. And all these things. Things. T-H-I-N-G-S. All these things.
All these things
Shall
shall
be added unto me. That's automatic. So don't tell me that things don't have anything to do with God or the Bible or with Jesus. If you get your heart right, if you get your mind right, if you get your thinking right, then divine right action will begin to happen in your life. And everything you need will begin to be added unto you. It will be a case of automatic success and prosperity.
Automatic.
Automatic success and prosperity.
Automatic success and prosperity.
All right, you may be seated. And let's consider the lesson here for a few minutes. Look on your lesson sheet. A person is both God and man. God in his inner nature, man in his outward nature. I like to say it like this sometime. God in man as man is God.
God in man as man
Well,
is
some of you
God.
got it. I'll throw it to you again. God in man as man is God.
God in man as man is God.
Now, that's just
That's
another
a
way of
tongue
saying
twister
something
there.
else that Jesus loved to
That's
say.
a hell of a
Jesus
tongue
loved
twister.
to say, I and my Father are five.
One.
Good Sunday school students.
One.
I and my Father are one. And when Jesus said, I and my Father are one, he was not just talking simply for himself as an individual. He was trying to show the oneness of God and man to everyone. He was trying to show each one of us our oneness with God. So we may say it with personal pronouns in this manner. God in me as me is God. Let's hear it.
God in me as is God.
And you see, you must permit this consciousness of God to build its kingdom in your mind. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, your mind should actually become the kingdom of God. And the kingdom that God endeavors to establish is the consciousness, the very presence, the very power of God in you. That's God's kingdom, and that's where it is. And Jesus said on one occasion, the kingdom of God isn't going to come from some outer observation, for lo, the kingdom of God is where? Within you. That's why I'm not waiting for the kingdom of God. Because if the kingdom of God lay outwardly and you didn't have it inwardly, you couldn't discern it anyway.
How you
Robert Ike's
know
best-selling Science of Living Study Guide is available now in paperback and digital format. This is the book.
I want to talk to you for a moment about telling your mind what to think. The last passage of scripture we just read from Proverbs, the 4th chapter, the 23rd verse, tells us, keep your heart. Keep your heart with all diligence.
Yes.
For out of it are the issues of the experiences of life.
That's right.
When you come across the word heart in the scriptures used in this sense, heart means the subconscious mind that we've been talking a lot about. Keep your subconscious mind. Be careful to keep feeding it the things that you would like to see in your life.
Yes.
But be careful not to feed your subconscious mind the things that you don't want to see in your life. Don't feed your subconscious mind ideas about sickness, ideas about poverty, ideas about lack and limitation.
That's right.
Feed your subconscious mind ideas about health, ideas about abundance, ideas about prosperity, ideas about love and goodness. Because whatever you put into the subconscious mind, that's what you're going to get out.
Will get.
The subconscious mind can also be likened unto a computer.
Yep.
And the computer people have a wonderful slogan that they use in their business. They say, garbage in, garbage out. And many times people wonder, they ask me, Reverend Ike, how is it that these things are happening to me? Why?
Garbage
What did you
in.
put into your mental computer? What did you
Garbage
put into
out.
your subconscious mind? So I want to instruct you on telling your mind what to think. Now please listen to this. Your individual presence of mind should be operated by you and given strict orders by you.
Yep.
But these orders, as I indicated before, should be given lovingly and joyfully. If you do not tell your mind what to think, the world will keep your mind confused.
That is correct.
If you do not have your mind operating under your strict orders of good and of love, the world will just keep your mind upside down and fill your mind with all kinds of ideas.
They're going to keep
So
you
we
spinning.
all have to learn how to program our own mind.
Yep.
Today, there's so many voices from the world mind telling us what to think. Politicians try to program us and tell us what to think. On the other hand,
Look at
there
what
are
they're doing
preachers
right now.
telling us what to think. Doctrines and dogmas. But each person should know that I am the master of my fate,
I
and I am the captain of my soul.
am the master of my fate. I am the master of my
Never
fate.
let
Nobody
any
else is your master.
idea take up residence in your mind unless first of all you examine it and choose
Let
to
it
have
go.
that idea in your mind. This is what Joshua meant when he said to the children of Israel, choose you this day
This day.
whom you shall serve. You should not
When
admit
we
any
serve-
ideas into your mind unless you consciously choose those ideas.
What are you
And whatever
doing?
you do, don't let other people tell you what to think.
Nope.
Choose you this day whom you shall serve. So now,
This
what
day.
are the good things that we can generally agree on, that we can tell our minds to think? I'm going to give you the
Good
general
health. Wealth.
terminology here that I like
love.
to use, and then we're going to do some practice work. You see, here at this church, we don't just talk about what is good for us to do, we practice. And we show you how to put these things into action if you so desire.
Let's go.
You should tell your mind constantly to think health, happiness, success, love, and prosperity.
Yes.
Repeat these words after me one by one. Health,
Health.
happiness,
Happiness.
success,
Success.
love,
Love.
and prosperity.
And prosperity.
Now let's stand and do what I call a mind
Just keep
exercise.
saying it to
And of course,
yourself.
this is prayer.
I
This is
have
prayer
it.
in its truest sense.
I have it.
And remember
I
now,
have
we're
it.
not trying to get God up in the sky or God way off somewhere to do anything.
Nope.
We're simply getting it together in our own minds, in our own psychology. And I want to say this, it may shock some of you.
Thank you, Sky.
You are the only person that you need to convince.
You.
All you need to do to get whatever you want is to convince
you.
yourself of it. If you can convince yourself
You good.
in your own mind of the reality of you having $1 million,
You
$1
go
million
get
will come to
it.
you. So please remember, when you're praying, who are you trying to convince? Myself. Now, see, that makes it
Only
simple.
trying to convince you. No
If
one
you're
else.
here today and you're not experiencing health as you would like to, you don't have to convince God in the sky to heal you. All you have to do is convince yourself in your own mind of the reality of you having health.
That's all you got.
Some say, there he goes on that mind science again.
Get
Yes,
your mind right,
mind
folks.
science again. And remember, the Apostle Paul taught mind science. He said it in another way, but the same thing. He said, be you transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good.
What is that good?
And acceptable will of God.
Yes.
Is that Bible, saints?
That sounds like Bible to me. That's the right side of the
God in
Bible.
the sky somewhere to change you, to change conditions, to change your health, to change your home, to change your husband, to change your children, to change your financial condition. That's not it. Be you transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Only your mind.
In other words, convince yourself of the reality of a change. And when you convince yourself of a reality of a change, then that change will take place. Back in 1959, after I just gotten out of the Air Force and drawing unemployment benefits, $30 a week, I convinced myself while getting $30 a week that I could have a ministry, a radio ministry, an evangelistic ministry,
Yes.
that would spread out through this whole nation, and that I could have a network of radio stations all over this country. I convinced myself of that.
Yes.
You see, because some of you stand here and you hear me talk about what you can be, what you can do, and what you can have, and you know what you say? You say, oh yes, Reverend, I can talk because he's got it. Well, I'm telling you how I got it. And the same way I got it, I want to tell you and show you how you can get it.
That's right. That's correct.
Now, most of you know you've been on the preachers all your days, and they got what they got, but never told you how to get it.
That's right. So many people want to
They
keep
told
the
you
food
you get your
to
pie
themselves.
inside when you die.
That's it.
While they were eating theirs, damn it.
You gonna eat yours now too? Fuck that. We eating ours now. We're not waiting till later to eat. We eating
They
now.
rode up to the church in their Cadillacs and their long white robes already.
Come on now.
And told you to bring your tithes and offerings, and you'd get yours by and by in the sky when you die.
Fuck that. I want my shit when? Right now.
Yeah, and if you didn't do it,
I
they
want
sent
it
you to
now.
another place. So now listen to me, and you shall know the truth. And the truth will set you free.
Yes, it
The
will.
same truth that set me free, I want to give it to you so that it will set you free.
That's why I'm here every day, because I want you to be set free.
You
So
see,
when
I
I
use the
lose,
word Reverend
I
can
share
talk
with
because
you.
he's got it. And I
Yep.
want you to know where this thing came from.
Came from God.
I started this multi-million-dollar ministry when I was drawing unemployment at $30 a week.
$30 a week. What the fuck you were supposed to do with $30?
And that's when I started all of this. How did I start? I convinced myself.
Yes.
The first broadcast cost $30 and some cents. And the radio payment just for 3 months, the next 3 months, $189,000, $696.14. We announced that the balance on this building was $250,000. I decided then and there that we were going to pay it off and burn the mortgage. I made that mental transaction. On that date, we will burn the mortgage.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Make your plans. They're
So
not
you see,
plans.
we're dealing now, here again, to take you back to the conscious mind that I illustrated to you a while ago. As long as you stay just in the conscious mind, you're not going to change.
No.
Because even then, when I wanted this tremendous minister, the conscious mind says, how can you have it?
Yep.
You don't have a job and you're on unemployment and you're only getting $30 a week. How can you do it? What's that? That's the conscious mind. It's always the conscious mind that asks you how.
Yep.
Because the conscious mind only works in the realm of what it can see with the natural eye, feel with the natural touch, taste with the natural sense.
Yes.
This is why you have to convince yourself down in the subconscious. I can be it, I can do it, I can have it. That's prayer. And then that mystic connection will take place between the deeper mind, the subconscious, and the superconscious. And remember, all these facets are within you.
All of it is in you. You ain't got to go to
And he
the
has ways past finding out.
You ain't got to go to no guru.
So listen, you only use the conscious mind for one thing. You only use the conscious mind to define what you want.
Right.
After you use the conscious mind to define what you want, get out of the conscious mind. Drop it. Don't go any further with it, because the next thing it'll ask is how.
Yes.
You see, I'm teaching you how to shift your mental gears. What do you do with the conscious mind? Decide what, but never how. Decide what, and deposit that seed with your wife. The subconscious.
Yes. A lot of the times you guys are working on getting something done. You say, I want to get this done, or I want to get that done, or I want to go on a trip, or I want to get $1 million, and I want to. You do have the desire, you have the want, you have the drive, you have it. What ends up hurting every single one of you, and what I've noticed, even for myself, that used to fuck me up, was the how. How am I going to do this? Don't worry about the how, the when, the where, the who. Don't worry about those things. And one question I need you guys to stop asking. I need you guys to really stop asking this. Is fucking why. Stop. Just stop. The only question that you need to ask is none. You have no questions that you need to ask. When your energy is pumping out and saying, make that phone call, just make the phone call. When you getting that feeling to put in your resume, just put in your resume, answer the phone, do what your spirit is telling you to do. This is when you guys will stop having this battle with God that you feel like you're having. You keep thinking God ain't listening. You keep thinking God ain't there. You keep looking for him all off in the sky. But guess what? You see that commanding voice in your head? That one that tells you, wake up, go to sleep, don't eat that. Because you know what? An insomniac knows more than anything in the world that you don't put yourself to sleep. You don't put yourself to sleep. When God wants you to go to sleep, guess what you're doing? I know that's what happens to me. I don't know what happened to the rest of y'all, but I be fucking out. I be out. But when you want to sleep in, how many of y'all when you want to sleep in? And you wake up. You look at the time, you're like, I don't want to wake up yet. And you're like, no, I'm just going to go back to sleep. But your body, your mind, your spirit will not let you. It'll wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's going to wake you up when it feels like. And there's nothing you could do about that. You couldn't even force sleep back on yourself even if you tried. You could drink something, eat something. You could try to run around the block. Guess what? When God says wake the fuck up, it's up time. When I say go to sleep, I mean that shit. You go pass right the fuck out. And so think about that energy when you're moving around in your day. It tells you. Like every morning I wake up and I'm like, all right, tell me what to put on. Because the right thing is going to fit for the right person. There's somebody that needs this t-shirt this morning. There's somebody that I put this on for that needs this t-shirt this morning. Don't let labels divide us. They've called you lazy. They told you you might have OCD, ADD, that you might be crazy, you might be gay, you might be straight, you might be an atheist, you might be a Buddhist, you might be a Christian, you might be a Muslim. They tell you might be African, you might be black, you might be white, you might be Caucasian, you might be Indian, you might be Chinese. Look how much stuff they've given us to divide us. And the only thing that your spirit is asking you to do on a daily basis is just listen to fucking me. Just listen to me. Don't listen to the media telling you what black people are supposed to do, what white people are supposed to do. Don't let them keep dividing you. They're telling you, well, if you don't do this, no. Stop giving that power away. From the moment you stop giving your power away to everything else. Oh, well, they said. You see, the days be kicking our ass. It be kicking some straight ass. Because that energy of what is not holding. The truth for you guys isn't holding. These labels hold more weight for you than the truth of who you really are. And when you can get into this alignment, when you can get into this truth, when you can get into this energy field, then things will start to move for you. But I want you to know that you are always being guided 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What you need to do is start to listen. And because when you make that command, when you say, I want $1 million, guess what's going to happen? Your mind is going to give you a solution. And all you need to do is not ask no questions. Just go. Stop questioning so much. That's what's kicking most of our asses. Is that because, there was a saying that says, what was it? Question something like, question everything. In a sense, in a nutshell, it's like question everything. So you getting the knowledge, you getting the beauty, you getting the guidance, you getting the exact formula on what to do with everything, and then your ass is like, how? But why? Why should I do that? How is that person going to be able to help me? Who's going to come and help me? Just get all your questions out the way. Get your butts out the way, because y'all booties is big. Some of y'all bought booties and didn't even realize that you had bought ass on you. Because you've been buying butts your whole life. But I can't. But I know. But. You have your butts in the way. And those butts are what's causing you to question so much. But when you start to question, you can't make a decision. You don't know how to make a decision when all you do is question yourself. This is where y'all call it overthinking and anxiety and shit. It's not that. All of that shit, all of those fucking labels, all of the shit that we use, it's literally, it's just called one simple thing. You ain't fucking listening. That's all it is. Everything that's happening in your life right now, good, bad, or ugly, you ain't listening. Because when it's good, you may not put as much power to it. When it's bad, you want to go into a pity party instead of just hearing the elevation out of it. But you're constantly being spoken to. Now stop asking questions and start taking this damn guidance. Because when you actually do the guidance, you will see that you don't have to ask any more questions. You think I ask God how anymore? I don't even ask myself, yo, Tasha, how you gonna get this done? It is done. The ideas, the energy, everything is gonna find its way to me. I said, you know what? I want to be able to use TikTok Studio. And then all of a sudden, because I just moved, right? So everything's packed away in all kinds of places. So I was just like, first I'm doing it on my iPad. Then I'm doing it on my phone. Then I went back to my iPad. Then I'm like, you know what? I want to do it on the computer because it'll be so much easier for me to get all my setups right. These are all ideas that I had. It was just idea after idea, and I was just listening step by step. Now, I'm streaming on 4 different fucking platforms at the same time. Now, it's expanding. And the reach of what needed to happen is expanding. But if I kept on focusing on how, if I kept on focusing on when, if I kept on focusing on why, I wouldn't have got shit fucking done. I wouldn't have got a damn thing done. I wouldn't have got nothing done. Because all those questions that you're asking are literally your butts. Because those butts is now telling you, those butts are now telling you, put this in your way. Put this in your way. Hey, you. Put this in your way. Oh, this fucking phone. All right, let me turn off this goddamn ringer. Boy, when they start to fucking text it, I need you guys to focus there. Because you're putting yourself in such a position. Because you accept so much limitation. And because you accept so much limitation, it's causing you to not listen. So please, your main thing here on this Good Friday, when Jesus went through all this stuff, listen. And then follow. When I stop questioning and I stop asking and I stop, I don't know, I wonder, and when I stop doing all that dumbness, you know what ended up happening? Movement started to happen. Movement started to happen. So make sure that you're taking action. I don't care, and yo, I want you guys to know, I don't give a fuck how small it is. If okay, I want you guys to understand how energy works. Sometimes this is why I'm grateful that I have this space, because I can tell y'all how energy works. So you can get the extra shit on top of what it is that we're doing here. Because I want you guys, there's no way you're gonna fucking fail here. I want you to know that. There's absolutely no failure that's going to happen here. None. Even if you fuck around and just do it for a minute, you will not fail. Because once you start, that's right, action plus action equals reaction. So reaction is just action again. Because you're putting action in again. That's why it's called reaction. Like remember. You're just becoming a member once again. You're just adding yourself back to it. Right? And so when you're dealing with energy, this is how it works. This is how your spirit works. So you guys can stop being so confused and looking all over the place as if you don't know that your soul is talking to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever you see anything, and I mean anything, that is already in your energy field. If you've heard it, if you've seen it even one time, it is already in your energy field. You've already manifested it. So for example, easiest example, say you want to get a Toyota Corolla. And you say, I want a Toyota Corolla. You go outside, all of a sudden, you see a Toyota Corolla, the same color, the same everything that you want. Right? That energy is saying to you, yes. You can get a Toyota Corolla. Look, we've already shown you the vision of it now. You asked us, and we gave you the vision of it. So you've already manifested it. Because your eyes laid on it. Right? Now, when you keep seeing it multiple times, that energy is getting closer and closer and closer and closer to you. The more you're seeing it, is the more that energy is saying, hey look, I'm showing up for you. I'm showing up for you. It's not for you to start to be like, man, I wonder what's taking so long with my Toyota. I don't understand. I'm seeing all these Toyotas on the road, and I'm not getting mine. No. What you're going to do is every time you see a Toyota, you'll be like, oh my God, my car is so fire. I love my motherfucking car, boy. Ooh, I love my car. I love the way it drives, and start to feel that feeling of already having your whip. Of already having that energy. Because when you start to align yourself in that way, because your eyes already saw it, so it's already yours. Now you have to be in an acceptance place. All right, Melissa, I appreciate you. Please do. Thank you, baby. Hey, Sabrina, welcome, honey. Just got to see you in the house, girl. As you guys start to understand this, it's going to make so much more sense to you. When your eyes see it, it's already done. So, you know how some of you guys might be looking at shows and all of a sudden it's just bunch of millionaires. Oh, well, that's because you're a millionaire. They need you now to just accept it. Stop trying to figure out the how. Stop trying to figure out the how. Stop trying to figure out the when. Just stop trying to figure out that part. And start to accept the energy that is coming to you. Well, the energy is heavy, baby. Because now the energy has to get heavy so you can lighten your load. You understand? When you guys start to feel things heavy, that means that all of that stuff is coming up, so you can be like, I got a whole laundry bag to wash. I'm not just washing one fucking piece of shirt. I am offloading all this shit. Thank you so much for releasing this energy. I no longer need this no more. I release. Because when you guys, by the time you see it 3 times, if you see it 3 times, God is screaming at you to have faith. Literally, it's yours already. You know, manifestation works in instance. So once you see it, it's yours. Now you have to get full of the feeling. That's what you have to get full. Full of the feeling of it. You have to start energizing that energy and making yourself feel giddy. That every time you see it, you're like, oh my God, this is mine. I'm so grateful for this. The other day I passed by the car I wanted, and I looked at it and I was like, damn, I was like, my car is fucking nice. And I just started going through all the specs of it, and I was like, oh yes, honey. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I started to get so into the car that I forgot I was driving the car. I was in. And it's not a car that you see often. And trust and believe. And here's the thing. I'm not just only manifesting the car. I'm manifesting the energy that the car is also bringing. So let's go for an example. When we look at a Toyota Corolla, you look at the Corolla. If you really spell it, it's core, all. So you're getting into your core. So when you get that car is going to take you on a journey all up in your core. Do you guys even pay attention to the names of these cars and really start to break them down? Because when you start to break down the name of the car is telling you the energy. Like I remember I wanted a Hyundai Santa Fe. So I went up and looked up Santa Fe. What a powerful fucking place. What a powerful energy. What a rich history. And the nice thing about Santa Fe is that the energy about it stands for durability. So Santa Fe was like, yes, that's the car I want. Because the one thing about a Santa Fe, it's fucking durable. It's known as a super durable car. And each thing, I remember when my mom was passing. Let me show you how powerful that energy is. When my mom was passing, I kept on seeing Nissans. I was driving a rental at the time. I was driving a Nissan. Right? And I'm seeing all of a sudden on the road, I'm seeing Nissans to the point where I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, it's like every Nissan ever made was showing up for me on the road. And I was like, what the fuck is these Nissans? I mean, the Versa, the Maxima, the fucking SUV, every Nissan you can think of was showing up for me. And I was like, yo, that's deep. The day my mother passed, I still was in that Nissan. Everybody every fucking family member that came from out of town was driving a Nissan. Every single one of them. My uncle, he came from fucking, I think he came from Maryland or something like that. He was driving a Nissan. I was driving a Nissan. Three people came from New York. They was all driving Nissans. Half step kind of, I'm not sure, brother. He was driving a Nissan. Like the amount of Nissans that it was at least 10 Nissans in that driveway, and I was like, damn. Wow. I was like, that's powerful. I was like, that. You understand? So even the procession, and that's what my mother kept on saying. She was like, one day she was sitting down there, she was like, my procession is going to be so beautiful. My procession. She knew that all of us would be driving with her. She knew that. And that procession was all fucking Nissans. I was like, that's crazy. That's wild. And so I wanted to give you guys the meaning of Nissan. Right? Because my mother, a few years before she passed, she said she had a dream, and it was super vivid, that the earth was crying out to the sun for protection against us, against humanity, because we were destroying it so badly that the earth cried out to the sun. The mother cried out to the sun to protect her. Nissan translates to sun product. You understand? It ties into sun product. And the mother was calling out to the sun. My brother passed before my mother. And when she died, his name starts with a Z. And when she died, there was a Z, like a Zorro Z, across the sun. I looked up and there was a perfect Z written across the sun. And Nissan means sun product. And everybody in that procession had a Nissan. I mean, it's not, these names are not by accident. Everything that is being said, everything that's being shown, everything that's being done, it's not by accident. And so when you are in a space where you are allowing yourself to not ask how, not ask when, not ask who, and to not keep asking the questions, you will find yourself in a more powerful place. Because if you just pay attention and just look up what the fuck is coming to your face, whether it be animals, whether it be symbols, if you just look that shit up, it's telling you something. And if you just listen, and listen the first time, God wouldn't have to keep yelling at you. By keep showing it to you and showing it to you and showing it to you. Because the more that you're seeing it, sometimes the more that you start losing faith that you're going to get it, because why am I seeing it and I don't have one yet? But it's not that you don't have it. It's that the more you're seeing it and you're looking at it from the outside world, is the more that you're not absorbing it from the inside and feeling those right feelings of excitement for it. So it sits and it lingers around you. You said, why it's important the creative people in jobs designing their cars shouldn't be spiritually compromised. Yes, that's very important. but anybody in any industry. Because someone who's making, say, jewelry for you, someone who's making a cup for you, you want them to be in a good alignment. Imagine I get into my job, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, I used to work for the post office. And I could tell the people who were mad at people for ordering stuff. Sometimes I used to watch them throw the package across the fucking room. And I would just look and I would say, you have so much hate in your heart because you are so mad about this person being able to purchase their thing that you won't even give it enough respect to put it down. You're going to throw it from across the fucking room. That energy, you could always tell who is an abundant person compared to someone who keeps themselves in the state of lack. You said I've been investigating how we can strengthen the spiritual messenger system. Well, here's the thing. You want to strengthen the system? Strengthen your connection with yourself. That's all you have to do, Jessica. You strengthen your connection with yourself, which means you release any second guessing, over guessing, under guessing, and you go with the flow. You start to align yourself with the energy in the right way. You start to communicate with yourself. You're listening, you're moving, you're doing right action. Right? When you start to do that, then you yourself bring up the whole collective. That's why I tell you guys all the time, each one of you guys that elevate, each one of you guys that open your mind and get into that beautiful space, you're one less energy I have to worry about. You're one less energy that it's not going to be pulling away. It's not going to be taking away. And so the more that you focus on your healing, your shifting, fuck the world. Don't even look at the world. Don't look at the world at all and try to even help it. I want you guys to know, even with me being here, I'm not here working diligently to force you guys into anything. No, this is what I do for myself, and I'm sharing it. You see the difference? This is where your natural talents, passions, and interests start to pay off. Because I listen to Ike. I go to sleep to Ike. I wake up to Ike. I was listening to him in the morning time, setting off my day. I'd be listening to him in between my phone calls. And so all I'm doing is sharing this energy with you guys and then being able to give you some of the information that I acquired in the midst of learning how to do everything that he said. Because there were some times that it was super easy, and then there was some times that it felt like this is fucking impossible. And so me, it's just sharing. Because whether or not you guys give a gift, you don't give a gift, whether or not you share it or you don't share it, whether or not you like it or you don't like it, anyone that's here, guess what? I know you're going to benefit. I know that you're going to benefit. I know that it's changed my life completely in the most phenomenal way. Hey, sunshine, ain't stating obvious. You know, it put me in a changed mindset. I watched my body heal because my arm used to be like this. Now, I got arm action again, baby. What? Talk to me nice. I watched my body heal. I watched my mind heal. I watched my life heal. I watched my relationships heal. I watched so much good things happen in my life from changing me. Because I was trying to change every fucking body. And I wasn't doing enough work on myself. And the more work I did on me, and the more I stopped asking why. Why was the question I love to ask. Why, God? Like, why would you do this to me? Why? It was always fucking why. And then my other favorite question was how. And then I just got down to one how. And the only how I ask is, how may I serve using my natural talents, passions, and interests? Like, give me that guidance. How do you want me to use it? Sometimes, thank you, baby, I appreciate that. Sometimes somebody will give me some, do my hair for me. Oh, well, do this for me, or do that for me. And I'll be like, well, I see where you're using my natural talents, passions, and interests. And I appreciate it. I appreciate being able to use them. But you have to know that, you know, this energy here, it's not a twist your arm energy at all. This is a let's share knowledge. And if you in it, you in it. If you're not in it, then you ain't gonna win it. I'm telling you right now. Don't keep talking shit about the rich, otherwise you will not be one of us. You see, wait, what did it say? If you keep talking shit about the rich, you'll never be one of us. Hey, I put myself right in the circle, honey. I put myself right in the circle. When they talk about rich, I'm like, who us? Who my people? Oh yeah, all my peoples is rich. And I claim it on you too. Don't think I don't claim your richness. I'm claiming your richness for you. Everybody in this room is rich. Everybody in this room is so abundant that they're bursting at the seams with abundance. And every single one of you guys are using your natural talents, passions, and interests. You are making amazing money. You are getting healthy. Your minds are flowing. You are in a state of lifting all the veils of your life. Fuck that shit. I'm not just keeping it to me. I'm putting some of that shit on you too. I want you to know that you are ready there. All you got to do is start claiming your shit. You ain't got to fake it till you make it. You just got to claim your shit. You ain't got to fake a fucking thing. I used to think fake it till you make it. But then I realized it's not fake it till you make it. It's just claim it. Just claim it. It's already yours. And then here's the thing. When you claim it and you make it yours, now you got to align yourself to that thing. Because, I mean, shit, if you was only making about, say, $500 a month, and you on welfare, right? And you only get $500. But you saying that you're a millionaire. We have to align you to some shit to get you to millions. So which means we got to get you off of welfare, so that might fuck you up. Then you're probably going to have to get into this and this and this and this opportunity. Shit's going to have to align itself. Because you just went from the bottom, and now you want to go to the top of your mountain. This is where our 369 comes in. And so when you start to move in the right elements, everything starts to balance themselves off. And it literally starts to balance itself out. Because you might think, oh my gosh, you giving yourself this hard ass time. Because like I said, I wanted to be a millionaire. How come I'm not a millionaire yet? Because you probably still got a fucking 100-year mindset. You probably still got a 1,000-year mindset. You're not ready for a million because whenever you think about a million, you still see it far off. When I think about $1 million right now, I think about being like Scrooge McDuck. I don't know if you guys ever watched DuckTales. I mean, my generation, I know anybody in my generation know about DuckTales. That was a show. Scrooge McDuck and that fucking vault. I see myself swimming, backstroke. Oh shit, give me that. I see myself sleeping, having it. I got like my mattress is full with it. My bank is full with it. Girl, see, I knew somebody knew something about some DuckTales up in here. I knew somebody knew something. That was one of the first prosperous shows I ever watched as a kid. And I was going to be one of Scrooge McDuck's fucking nieces. I was like, yo, I'm swimming in the vault. Fuck that. So when you start to acclimate what it is that you want, exactly. Scrooge McDuck, that's right. Wait, that's right. Right after school, I used to run home to watch that. So when you start to activate prosperity, when you start to activate good health, when you start to activate love, when you start to activate these things, the things that no longer match must go. The things that no longer match will come up. This is where, while they're coming up, you get the vision. This is where, like, let's go back to the Toyota Corolla. Then they're going to keep showing you the Toyota Corolla so that it keeps your mind on the vision, because you might be going here, there, and everywhere. Man, this thing is so wonderfully made. And if you could just do it, just listen to the guidance that comes without you even thinking, just do it. Like Nike, like just do it. You'll find you'll have a lot less drawbacks and more doors will just be opening. Like opening for you. Everything before the adventure kicked in. I know that's right. Used to love watching them. Yeah, I used to love watching them swim in that money. And that was something very powerful for me. I love watching them swim in that damn money. I loved it. And the meaning of DuckTales. Everything before the adventure kicks in. That's amazing. That's phenomenal. I'm telling y'all, we're in such a powerful position, you guys. I'm excited for everything that is manifesting right in front of your face. And I just really, again, want you guys to listen. Stop asking how, why, when, where, who. Stop asking all those questions. And I want you guys to get into the yes. Okay? When you start getting into the yes, you'll see no starts to disappear real quick. All right, let's get back.
And this is why we use scientific techniques. This is why those of us who are conscious of the application of the law will use visualization, treasure mapping. And let me say this while I'm at it. There should not be a one of you who do not have pictures around your personal environment representing
What you want.
the ideals of what you would like to be, to do, and to have. I want to repeat this because this is very important. I said it in the negative, I'll put it in the positive. Those of you who are aware of the processes of the mind, those of you who are aware of the processes of the mind's eye, should always have in your personal environment pictures, photographs, representations, statues.
That's what they call vision boards and all that shit. That's what we
which you
have
wish
for.
to be, to do, and to have.
Hey,
I pump iron 5 to
yes, we got
7
red light
days
in the
a
house,
week.
baby.
I jog every day. I don't miss a
Every
day
day.
jogging in a year. I don't know the last year I missed jogging. Now, what is the purpose of this? To keep my physical body in shape,
Everything
but
is
it's more than
perfect
physical
timing. I
exercise, it is a
realize
spiritual
me and
exercise,
Ike
first
is
of all,
alike.
because it is the Holy Spirit which
I be saying some shit that I come right behind.
but in my
And I don't have it
environment,
set up.
where I
I'm not set up. I
exercise,
just let it play.
or my personal environments, where I am every day, I have photographs of what I want my body to look like. Now, it does not yet appear 100%, but it's coming along. I'm playing in the
Wow.
like the young prince. I've told you before to be sure to get magazines, and always on an
don't even know what we was
ongoing
watching
basis
kids, huh?
select photographs from those magazines, travel brochures, which represent the ideals which you would like to be, do, and to have. Get town and country. Everybody that wants to be rich should get town and country. It represents the affluent lifestyles. And if you're interested in that, why, get that magazine. Read about those people. Look at those pictures. Your first assignment in this class is to engineer what your outer and inner eye beholds.
Taking this all in.
Engineer that. You see, as we go around in the phenomenal world, our eyes can fall upon so many things. And if our eyes are just all, both inner and our outer, are always falling upon negative and indifferent things, then that's what will become life, and that's what will be beset with. The vision of the inner eye has the power to displace and replace anything in the external world. Now that is interesting. What you see out there is really controlled by what you're seeing in here. But now I want to take you a step further in practice. I want to make you conscious of the ultimate practice of this. What I see with my inner eye has power to displace and replace that which is in my outer world. The king that sits on the throne scatters away, breaks down, breaks up the negatives, the undesirable that is in his outer environment, displaces it and replaces it with the ideal which he sees with his inner eye. It may sound a bit spooky. To tell you the ultimate truth, there is nothing out there but what you are seeing in here. As the hippies used to say.
There's nothing out there that you're not seeing in here.
Let me give you a good example. This used to be a movie house.
You're not seeing in here.
Way back up there somewhere is a projector. They never took the projector out. Up here is a big screen that we've used 2 or 3 times. What you see on that screen does not originate on that screen. What you see on the screen originates where? In the projector.
In the projector,
So you see,
people.
what you are experiencing on the screen of your life does not originate on the screen. If you don't like what's on the screen, it doesn't do any good to get mad with the screen.
Does not.
So if you see something on that screen that you don't like, you can go up there with a knife and just cut it to pieces. But what would happen? It would reflect on the back wall. If you want to change what is on the screen of experience, you have to go up to the projector of mind.
Yep.
That is our Father,
When I'm looking at this,
which art in heaven.
and I'm looking at myself
You
in
have to
this
go back
phone,
to
in
the
mirror,
originator, to the source, to
anything.
where it's coming from.
I can't
The
do shit
king
about this.
that sits on the throne.
If I had a bullet in my
scatters
nose,
away
I can't wipe it
all
out the
the
camera.
evil with his
I gotta take it
eye.
out my nose.
I repeat again and again. And what makes such a mind
cannot
king, what makes such a
ignore
mind
yourself.
regnant over his experience is that he understands that experience is no thing of itself.
That's right.
Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The film in the projector is greater than the image on the screen.
Yep.
If you want to change the image on the screen, you got to go back up to the projector and change the film. What is that? The thought.
Look at that. You didn't realize that
Go
projector
back
was
to
talking to
the left,
Jessica.
to the actors and the actresses who
That was
perform
a sign.
for the production of the film. And you see, you are the actor.
You
The actors and the actresses
and
that
the
make the film
director.
and project your film. You're the producer. And you see, this knowledge gives you power.
Thank you, sunshine. I love
This is what
that.
Jesus meant when he said, you shall know the truth, and the truth sets you free. So once I know that reality is not on the screen of my experience, and that I can change the film,
I get that, Jessica.
that sets me free to change the film. I know that I have that freedom. If I don't like the horror film, I can take out the horror film and put in a
Change the
comedy
projection.
or a love story. So I mean, stop sitting before the screen of the experience of your life crying because it's a horror story. The king that sits upon the throne scatters all the evil with his eye.
My tribe.
Behold the Lamb. Behold. Seize with the eye of your mind the purity and the beauty and the wholeness and the holiness of God, good love. So here, John the Baptist is telling us what to behold. Behold the Lamb. Say that.
Behold the Lamb.
The Lamb is the purity, the onlyness, the holiness, the beauty of God, good love, which is harmless, hurtless, hateless, and sinless. A lot of religious people have a very powerful sin problem. They latch on to sin. I've told you this again and again, and I'll tell you this repeatedly again and again and again. The reason why the preachers have not been able to save the world from sin is because they're too preoccupied with it. They don't understand the science of mind. The more you preach about how nasty and dirty and stinking and sinful people are, the more you are going to create that in the world of experience. But you see, we don't have to wait for them. We can overcome the world.
Right now.
That's what Jesus, the mastermind, told us in the text here today. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. My God, that was about 2,000 years ago. You don't have to wait for the rest of the religious people. Aren't you glad to know you don't have to wait for the church people? See, we're ahead of the church people. I was so glad when I found that out. You mark my word, unless they wise up, they'll be around here another 2,000 years looking for Jesus to come. And that's why I like Jesus. Jesus has always been ahead of everybody. You notice what he said 2,000 years ago? He said, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. I have already overcome the world. The church people are still struggling. Just a little while to suffer in the path that's long and straight. Just a little more hard labor. Then we'll go sweeping through the pearly gate. Oh, but we're ahead of them.
We're ahead of our time. For
divine love has already said, divine love, saw the heavenly city. I don't have to wait for anybody. I don't have to wait for the preachers and the theologians. It'll take them a long time before they get there. But be of good cheer. I have overcome. Say that. I have overcome the world.
Oh, beautiful souls. Beautiful souls. Could we put that in the chat real quick? I want us to really type that in the chat. Look, I'm typing that shit too. You know what? I realize everything I tell y'all to type in the chat, I'm fucking typing in the chat too. Shit, let me take a minute and type too, because I want this energy going. I have overcome the world. Ooh, I put my shit in caps. I have overcome the world. I want you guys to understand the power of what that sentence means for you. When you start to understand that you are overcoming the world, that you have overcome, here's the thing. You no longer keep trying to fix the reflection in the mirror. You now understand that you can't change the world. You can't stop the Jews, the black people, the white people. You can't stop evil people. You cannot stop it. You cannot stop it. Here's why you can't stop it. Because as long as we give power to it, as long as we say those people are pedophiles, there's going to be more pedophiles on the planet. As long as we say those people are robbing people, guess what? There's going to be more robbers on the planet. The more we focus on that fucking thing, the more we focus on that system, is the more that we are actually creating that energy. That's why I stopped watching the news. That's why I stopped connecting with everything. Whatever you give your energy to, if you've seen it once, I just told you, if you've seen it once, it is. It already is. So when Epstein files came out, everybody's pumping it. Do you know how many fucking molesters we made on the planet just from pumping that information out so much? From sitting down there and focusing on it and feeding on it. We just created more of a problem. And we don't realize that we're actually creating more of it. The more angry we become, the more frustrated we become, the more we put out, oh, I hate this and I hate that, and we need to have war on this and we need to eradicate that. And the more you focus on the thing, I tell people all the time, if you focus on what you don't want, you're going to get that faster than what you do want. The more you focus on the thing that you don't want, so if you say you don't want to be hurt, you are putting the energy on what? Being hurt. So what's going to happen? Someone's going to come to hurt you. Someone's going to come to put you in that alignment and in that element that makes you feel like garbage. Because you are focusing on what you don't want. You're focusing on, that's right, your obstacles, your hurdles. You're focusing on your hardships. You're focusing on the things that you don't want. And the more you focus on what you don't want, guess what the fuck you gonna get? Hello? I don't want to tap the mic. I don't want to hurt nobody's ear, but hello, let's listen on. Hey, oh my God. It's a, what the fuck you think you're gonna get? You are going to get, oh yes. But here's the thing. This is why they wanted you to love certain people and hate certain people. They wanted to give, for example, Christopher Columbus praise. They gave him a whole day of the week. They gave him all kinds of stuff. But then you find out so much stuff came underneath him that was completely negative. So while you're sitting down there and you're celebrating him, guess what? Everything that he was, you are still keeping alive. So you see when you celebrate someone's downfall, guess what you're doing? Keeping whatever they fell for alive. I point to everybody now. I point into fucking Diddy. I point to Trump. I point into fucking Marcos, Johnny, it don't matter. Whoever the fuck you are, I'm pointing into you. Because you know what? When I point this finger at you, I want to make sure that what's coming back at me is right. So instead of calling you an ass, I'm not going to call you that no more. I'm going to say, Father, I pray that you make him wise. I pray that you allow him to... No, don't even just ignore them. Don't ignore them. They showed up because you have power to change it. They showed up because you have power to do something. And so when you see this energy, I want you to be in a state of gratitude. That energy is changing. That energy is transforming into something better. You see, look at the words that I'm using. Simple words. No harm, no foul. You're not casting no spells on nobody. You're just asking for them to see. You're just asking for them to be wise. You're just asking for them to open up themselves and know the errors of their ways. If you see them doing errors, then I pray for them to know the errors of their ways and that they just do better. When I think about Trump, you think it sometimes it gets a little bit hard. But I pray, like, Father, you know what? That man has so much confidence in himself that I actually want some of that confidence, because that's the level of confidence that you need to be able to pass through anything. That level of confidence is, I mean, that is diabolical confidence. But at the same time, I pray for him. Because when I looked at where his bloodline was, I mean, when I looked at his bloodline, I was like, well, damn, I see why the boy is just only fulfilling the plan. His grandfather was a draft dodger, and his first store, the thing that he made the most money off of was selling chicks. Like, that was his thing, young girls. And so, I mean, when you think about that history, I mean, do you expect much? You can't. You really can't. And then he went back to where he was from, and then went on the run. Like, I mean, when you look at the process, it don't even make no sense. You say, it don't even make no sense. And so this is what you got to really understand and bring into a level of being. You want to change the projection. You want to change the world. You want to change the outside. The only way that you can do that is by changing you. The way you see things. The way you push things. The way you do that. When you do that energy like that, it makes things shift for you. And this is where the energy actually comes to lift you and help you, because you're no longer in that place. Period and point blank. Springtime soon? I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got to do none of that. None of that. You ain't got to do none of that. None of that. You ain't got to do none of that. If you start to do what we doing up in here and open your mouth right, you wouldn't have to be sitting down here doing all of that. Straight up and down. I don't care if you come to troll. I don't care if you come to make light or make joke. The one thing that I've learned is that once you step into this room, you need this. You might think that you're in here playing. You might think that you're in here having fun. But baby, you need this. You need this awareness, because guess what? You're a human being on this planet. And you need this. You need to change your mindset. You need to get back into a state of power. Then you wouldn't be fucking playing around. Then you would completely understand that this shit isn't a game. You can have fun, but this isn't a game, because you don't even know what you're doing by even just acclimating that energy. You understand that this is where it becomes a little bit of an issue. Because you are limiting yourself right there. You're literally limiting yourselves. And don't be mad at me because I do what I do. Be mad at yourself. Be mad at yourself because you still don't know who you are. Because when you learn who you are, oh my God. When you know, that's the beauty about when you guys learn who you are. Oh man, the games no longer even exist. But I want you guys that when you're dealing with the world, from now on, when you're dealing with your energy of the outside world, I don't care what it is. I want you making sure that you're putting the most positive energy out there. I want you to make sure that you're pouring that goodness onto them. That you take those labels off of them. Because I realize that every human being, we all breathe the same. I mean, some people have, lessened their own shit. But we all got some lungs, we all got a heart, we all, no matter what we might have attacked on ourselves, because we're the ones attacking ourselves. That's why there's any dis-ease in us in the first place. But when you get yourself back into that state of alignment, you will no longer try to change the world. I no longer do my diligence to change the world. I work diligently on changing me, and that is truly shifting things. You said I haven't heard one clear mouth out of the house. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody else can hear me. So if you can't hear me, then baby, I don't know what to tell you. The only thing I will tell you is don't put no Q-tips in your ears. That's not going to help you. You put Q-tips in your ears, that could be why you can't hear shit. You know what? I'm gonna throw one or two of y'all as some mods, and then we're gonna start that way when you guys see these people come in, we could just get rid of them one time. You know, springtime, I was trying to give you an opportunity so that you could get some knowledge. But you seem like you just refuse to get it. So, what we do with problems, y'all, we eradicate them. Become one with your adversary. And when? Quickly. I be trying to give everybody a little opportunity, you know what I'm saying? I really do. But when you're not willing to receive, I do not throw my pearls to swine. I get rid of them. And I do want the doorknob to hit you with a good Lord split you. I want it to hit you all up in your asshole. I want it to break all your shit. I want the doorknob to hit you with a good Lord split you. I don't want you to be saved. I do. Go ahead. Let the doorknob hit you. I was trying to hold the door open for you. You didn't want the door open? Let it hit you all up in your ass. Oh, shit. Let it... Let it do you dirty. You know, that's not my fault. You did that to yourself. I was trying to help you out. Let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord has split you, my friend. You see? You see? Look at that. All I said was let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. And they are calling me violent. You see? That's not anything wrong. But that's to show you how the good Lord is trying to get me to condition myself. You see how the good Lord is trying to get me to condition myself? Because I said what I said, and they started flagging me for violence. You see? And someone's upset that I said let the good Lord hit you where the Lord done split you. They don't even realize it's the same. You said, what's going on here? Who you praying for? I had to check your page. I'm praying for that baby. Which baby y'all praying for? Y'all praying for babies on here? Oh, yeah. That's all we could do. That's literally, you know, and that's what we could do. When you see someone that is fighting against themselves, and that's why we have to change our vision towards each other. That's why, you know, I can't even be mad that God flagged me with a little violence right here. Because he's like, come on, Tasha. No, don't let it do that. Don't let it do that. It does not need to. Because here's the thing. You know, when I say the power of our tongue is real, even jokingly, you know it's real. So even when I say that, God is like, no. Because I don't want that. I want them to wake up. That's why I sent him in here. And now that he's been in here, guess what? You already just got a dose. Ike's going to come back up. I'm going to come back up. Trust and believe, I'm going to come back up. But even a joke carries truth. That's why I can't even be mad that I just got flagged. I really can't even be mad about it. Because I get it. I get what's happening. And your accountability and your responsibility is a really powerful thing. Hey, Robin, when I tell you in real time, oh no, I don't feel no guilt now. Don't get me wrong, I don't feel no guilt at all. But what it's training me to do is make sure to be fully accountable and responsible all the time. You understand? Like, so for example, I remember when I used to live in New York and I watched this guy. Right? I mean, I was only like 19 years old at the time. So excuse me, okay? This was like 30 years ago. Okay? And this guy was walking in front of me, and he fell up the stairs. Like, when I say he fell up the stairs, I mean he fell up the stairs, like, fell boop, 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 and then came back down and doom, 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 doom. And I busted out laughing. When I tell you, I was holding on to the railing, and I was laughing at this dude. I was rolling, and he looked back at me. He looked back at me. I didn't ask him if he was okay. I didn't ask nothing. I was just laughing. I'm 19 years old. I was moving ignorant. That was the most ignorant thing that I think I've ever done. And I was laughing at this dude. I thought it was funny. Okay. I got off the train. I went to Mickey D's. I don't eat Mickey D's anymore. You know, they be putting people in their food, so, you know, we ain't going to talk about that. I said, I went to Mickey D's. I got me my burger, fries, and my little drink. I was feeling myself too. I had me on a cute little outfit. I was just coming home from class. Now remember I told you I laughed at this dude. When I got to the front of my building, the step in front of the building is about as wide, is about as tall as this phone. So you see the step, right? It's this wide. Okay? I stepped up on that step and I fell. I fell like someone came up behind me and pushed me. I slid. I landed on top of my food. All the knees in my pants ate away. My knees got cut up. Remember I told you the step was only about this big. I wasn't supposed to get that level of damage. And the first thing I heard was some dudes across the street bust out laughing. Like screaming laughing. Hey, yo, shorty, oh my God, you flatline, yo, you right. Oh shit, shorty, oh, you look like you got fucked up. And I got heckled. See, God karma's fair. She's not a bad girl. She's fair. I got heckled. I got laughed at. I got played. And I just got up. I didn't turn around. I didn't cry when I stood up. The only thing I said to myself was, I'll never laugh at anybody again. I've never laughed at anybody again. Even if I see you fall in a movie, I ain't fucking laughing. I ain't laughing if it's in a movie, in a cartoon. I'm not laughing. Karma not gonna come back and visit me again because that fall was drastic. That fall was drastic. When I tell you I slid, I ripped up my favorite jeans. And ripped jeans wasn't in style then. I didn't know that maybe I created the style by that energy because ripped jeans wasn't in there. I was like, fuck, my jeans is ruined. I ended up having to throw my jeans away. I didn't think about tearing up the knee. Now I got jeans in my closet that I paid mad money for ripped up clothes. And so when you do things, any energy that you put out there, look, I say this to you guys every day. Every energy that you put out there, every finger that you point, every single one that you point comes back at you. Y-O-U, it comes back at you. Gabby, you said, I just saw your post about blood types. When my son was born, Yes, that's right. And why? Because the blood types, that means that your son is definitely not your blood type. So if you're an A, your son is probably an AB, a B, or an O. Because only A's and B's are the only ones that's compatible with O. An O and an AB, not compatible. We could be friends. But we ain't getting no babies out that deal. That one right there, they're going to have to use serious medication to get that baby. I know he is. I know he is. I know he is. And I appreciate you coming in and saying that, Gabby. See, you made my day good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, baby. And we do, and you know what? The only reason why I don't talk about the blood types more is just because those flags are serious. Those flags, we're talking about medical stuff, can literally wipe your account out. You know what I'm saying? So I post it, absolutely, because I do the blood type readings every month. So if you look at those energetically wise, instead of doing Leo and all of that shit, I do the blood types. Because if we just figured out what our blood type is, we would actually have a better relationship with each other. It's so powerful. So, Gabby, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Every day we are here. And any information you want to know as far as blood type wise, just hit me up and I will definitely answer whatever questions I can for you. The food list, all that shit. Everything is there on my page. I love that. That's what I told you. Natural talents, passions, and interests are always being used. Natural talents, passions, and interests. Everything about you is always going to draw somebody in. Especially when you're allowing that positive energy to flow and you're not pushing energy away, but you're welcoming it. Because that's just another one of my passions. I want everybody to know what their blood type is. I mean, oh God, guys, if you knew what your blood type is, the amount of power that you will understand that you have. It is intense. Intense. Your blood type is by certain regions, it's by, like, yo. And then when you certain blood types, guess what? There is a minimal amount of you. ABs, there's only like fucking 3-4% of the entire planet that's AB. You know how special they are? And then O negative, you would think O negative would be so much, but there's less than 10% of O negatives on the planet, and they're the universal people. So the two most instrumental blood types on this planet, we only got a little bit. Stop fucking around, y'all. It is 444. I love it. I love that. The angels are with us. There's maybe about 2-3% of ABs on the planet, babe. AB is so rare. It's so rare to get an AB because it's hard to make an AB. It's hard to make an AB. Very hard. So when you're an AB on this planet, I look at you as one of the special ones. That's what I call you. I call you the special one. Look at fucking that. And y'all ABs ain't no goddamn joke. Y'all are amazing, bold, brash, got a little attitude. All the A and B words, you guys absorb the shit out of those. ABs and O negatives, very small. A's and O's, O positive and A positive, they take over a lot. Look how many ABs I have in this fucking, look how many special people I got. You royal beings. You royal beings. Look at y'all royal motherfuckers. Yeah. Y'all royal, special, beautiful, wonderful people. I mean, I just said that it's so, first of all, it is so rare to even have this many ABs in a room together. It is rare to even have this many ABs in a room together. And look at the powerhouses that are ABs. And then the O negatives. Come on, y'all. Hey, if y'all don't know, boy. If y'all don't know, look at the powerhouses in here. And I manifest a lot of ABs. And I know how powerful you guys are. You guys always feel like loners. You always feel completely like opposite of the world. You're like, what is you guys' problem? Like, I can't stand y'all. And you bold bees. Oh my God, you bold bees. You guys are dangerous. You bees are business. The bees is about their business. When you got a bee in your life, you can be sure they're pushing you. It's like Capricorns, they're pushing you. Yo, you gotta get that money, yo. You gotta get that money. Bees don't fuck around. Look who are mostly bees. Jamaicans are mostly bees. And what you call them? Ghanaians have a lot of B. And Nigeria has a lot of B. You can tell where the slaves, let's put it as, where the slaves were taken from, even by the blood type. And the bees, yeah, you guys have a special boldness about you guys. And there's not a lot of you guys either. Especially B minus. B minus, there's maybe about 3-4% of you guys. The pluses, there's more. But as far as the minuses, nah, it's not a lot of y'all. And O positive, I'm O positive. So I can give to anyone positive. So I can give to A, B, O, and A, B, and O positive. Those are the people I can give to. But O negative can give to everybody. Everybody. They are considered the universal donor. Their blood can be given to everybody. Look at that. Look, you guys got me talking about fucking blood types right now. Oh, God, I love you guys so much. All right, let me just show y'all a quick fucking map. Damn it, guys. Why do you guys do this to me? Why do you do this to me? You guys know I'm like Ike. I will go off on the subject. I will not stay on point. Okay, look. Let me say this real quick. Let me apply this. So these are all the blood types right here. And this is how the donor works. Okay, so O negative, nobody can give to you except for yourself. That's why O negatives are so extra special. Because here's the thing, you guys can only give to yourselves. And when I look at every O negative that I know, my daughter's an O negative, and she determined everything in her life. She gave to herself. She didn't wait for me and her father to tell her, oh, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. No, she gave to herself. She said, I'm going to this elementary school, I'm going to this high school, I'm going to this college, I'm choosing this program, I'm going into this career field. And she's not asking us, she's fucking telling us. That's O negatives. O negatives are the ones that, they're the pushers of society. O negatives are the ones that change the game. Okay? You guys literally change the game. Then you have, because you guys can only give to yourselves. And it's not a selfish thing. It just means that you yourself, most of you guys love working out. You love going walking. Your body craves activity. You need to be active. An O negative needs to be active. You guys can't even sleep without feeling like you've done something. Right? Then you guys can give to everybody. That's why it's so vital for you guys to eat right, think right. This is why O's is so vital for you to do that. Because now look, right? O negative. The donors that can give to O positive, the people that can give to O positive can give to itself. Right? And O negative can give to O positive. And then O positive can only give to the positives. You see that? So O positive, B positive, A positive, and AB positive. The A's can only give to A's. So they can give to ABs and they can give to A's. But they cannot give to anybody else. And notice that the A negative, because whenever you're negative, any negatives can give to both positive and negative. Okay? Whenever you see that, that means whenever you see a negative, that means that they can give to both. Okay? All right, let me see. I'm gonna hide my camera. Oh shit, it won't let me hide my camera. Okay, let me see if I can. I'm like, I gotta push shots away. Okay, all right, I'm gonna do these and then I'm gonna flip the other way. We're gonna see how we get this out. Right, so you guys can basically see the breakdown, right? The A positives Same thing. Let me see if I go this way. Yeah, we can. Nope, wrong side. All right, we getting there, y'all. We getting there. I'm gonna move. We gonna figure it out. Ah, there we go. Just for a second. Otherwise, they act like I'm not here. Right? A positive, if you notice, they can only give to the positives. B negative can give to what? Positive and negative. Right? But the donors, if you notice the donors, how that works. So A positive, right? You got 4 people that can give to you. Positives, you have more. Right? So this is where, you know, a lot of the time positives, you guys are spoiled as fuck. I can definitely attest to that. We have a spoiled nature because we're the plus. Right? You know, there's a yes that comes with that plus. The negatives, you guys are always changing the game. So you're going to feel more of the lack so that you can move forward. 420, that's why your life is so fucking hard. That's why your life was so hard, honey. Because you are O negative. And you are going to change the game. Whether it's medically, physically, spiritually, you are a game changer. So all the negatives, you guys are the game changers. The positives, we're the ones that amplify that energy. We're the multipliers. So we're going to bring that energy through. So when you guys looking at your blood type, make sure you know what the fuck your blood type is. The most important thing that you can know about yourself is your blood type, yo. Man, when I found out my blood type, my whole life changed. I stopped being depressed. I stopped being suicidal. I lost the weight. I started doing so many things. My hair, like you guys see this, right? This is just little hair. But I used to do this, and my shit would be like a fucking, salt. It was just flakes coming out. I would shave my head, and I would have like a level of cradle cap, or what they call dandruff. And when I stopped eating certain things, especially the sugars, when I stopped eating those, I don't have cradle cap anymore. I don't have dry scalp anymore. I don't have those things anymore. And I'm telling you, it makes a huge fucking difference. So, you know, do that for yourself. Start. Go find out. It's easy for you to find out. You can get the kit. Just research, get a kit, and find out. That'll be the best information you find out about yourself ever. You might know that you're a Leo. You might know you're an Aries. You might know all these things, but if you don't know your blood type, then you don't know the true power of who the fuck you really are. And the significance that you came to make on this planet. Just so you know. No. Because your doctor ain't telling you no more. I asked my doctor, can I find out what my blood type is? And his question to me was nothing else but, why do you want to know? I said, what do you mean, why do I want to know? I said, it's important. Shouldn't I know what my blood type is? He was like, most people don't even ask about that. I was like, well, I want to know what mine is. And he looked at me like I was crazy. But in countries like Russia, it's on their driver's license. Everybody in that country knows what their blood type is. Everybody. If you're in the military, they have that shit on your clothes. If you're a police officer, if you're any of those things, you know what your blood type is. Because they have to have it on hand, because if anything happens to you, you understand? And you, the average guy, doesn't know that. I put it to you like this. 50% of the planet, like 49% of the planet, is blood type O. 40% is O positive, and the other 9% is O negative. Okay? And when I tell you, O's being 50% of the population, everything that they're feeding you in the supermarket is destroying you. From your potato chips, first of all, anything processed. The potato, pasta, bread. Now they tell you to eat bread. They tell you they make it in cereal. They tell you to eat that shit for breakfast. You know, I remember when my daughter was doing gymnastics. And I wish I would have known this information when she was doing gymnastics. I found out years later. When she got into the medical field, and she asked me, Mommy, what's your blood type? You need to know that. And I wish I would have known this information when she was doing gymnastics when she was young. Because every time she was doing a competition, her father would give her eggs, toast. He would be giving her things, orange juice. He was giving her all of these things thinking that he's giving her a healthy, balanced breakfast. And actually, he was literally destroying any chance that she had of winning. Literally thinking that you're giving your kid a good breakfast, we were destroying all of her chances to win. Here's why. She's O negative. She's not supposed to eat oranges. She's not supposed to eat eggs. She's not supposed to eat bread. What she was supposed to be having on game day was a piece of steak and some onions. She was supposed to have some blueberries, some mangoes, maybe a banana. And that's what she was supposed to have on game day. And if she just had a steak and some onions, honey, she would have blew those fucking competitions away. Blew them away. Because on the mornings that she just ate fruit, and she was like, no, I don't want any eggs, and I don't feel for that, and she just ate fruit, I still have the plaque that made her number one in the fucking city that year. She became number one on the vault. Number one. Okay? And so, I didn't know this information when she was going through it. But now that I know, now that I know, I'm like, wow. How do I know what A? So I got linked up. Let me hook you up with this one. Her name is Mama. Let me put it in the chat. This woman changed my life. She's an AB. And she cussed me the fuck out. She cusses everybody out. Y'all ABs. Y'all are boisterous, okay? Y'all are boisterous. Y'all don't even play that shit. I think this is her name here. Mama Trey Wilbur. And if you just put in Mama Trey, you'll find her. Okay? And when I tell you this woman, she was dying. And they didn't give her much time. And she was like, okay, I gotta do something else. And that energy came to her. And when I tell you this woman, she cussed me out. She was like, you blood type O's, you guys are the most ignorant fucking people. She was like, I tell you guys not to eat potato, and you're like, so can I eat sweet potato? It's still a fucking potato, and she would cuss you out. And just listening to her every day, I listened to her every day. Me and my sister, we were just getting cussed out by Miss Mama Trey Wilbur. And I'm here now. I was suicidal. I was in this deep negative space because of the food that I was consuming. I used to itch so bad. Since I was a little girl, everybody knew Taja for itching. I would itch to the point where I would cut open my skin. My daughter used to hold my hands when she was a baby, and she'd be like, "Mommy, no, you're hurting yourself. Mommy, no, don't do that, Mommy. You're giving yourself boo-boos." And I used to, when I tell you that itch used to be so bad that I would scratch all night, all day. And then I would be scratching until, like, I passed out. And then when I passed out, that's when the itching would stop. I found out it was connected to potatoes. All the itching that I was doing for most of my life, my boyfriends used to look at me funny. My family wouldn't sleep in a room with me. They couldn't stand it. I used to break out in hives. I used to eat all kinds of shit. And it was just because I ate potatoes basically every day. I just ate potatoes every day. But those potatoes were literally destroying me. Why? Because it's a nightshade food. Nightshade foods are not for humans to eat. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, am I getting into some shit? I thought we was doing Ike today, goddamn. But somebody need this shit today. We gonna get back into Ike, but somebody needed this today. Nightshade foods. Eggplant is nightshade. Red peppers, green peppers. Let me tell you, okra for some of you guys. Those are all nightshade foods. And when you eat it, you're gonna fart, you're gonna burp, you're gonna itch, you're gonna break out in the hives. You don't have an allergy to the shit. No human is supposed to eat it. No human is supposed to consume it. Anything that consumes it, it instantly poisons. And the poison shows up as gas, bloating. It shows up. I remember my daughter used to eat peppers all the time. She loves some peppers. The little mini green peppers, the little sweet ones. Oh, she used to tear those shits up with some tomatoes. And then my baby would be farting all night like she was playing tunes. And guess what? She's not supposed to eat that. As a blood type O, as nobody's supposed to eat it. Nobody, no human being is supposed to consume it. But blood type O especially is not supposed to consume it at all. Yes, that's right, Jessica. And because nutmeg is only supposed to use in very, very, very tiny increments. You are not supposed to use a lot of nutmeg. And nightshade foods, yes. So that's potatoes, tomatoes, eggplant, all peppers. That's your bell peppers, chili peppers, jalapenos, pimento peppers. That's your spices. That's paprika, cayenne pepper, chili peppers, goji berries, tamalitos, even tobacco's a nightshade food. Sweet potatoes, black pepper, white pepper. They say those aren't nightshades. But with the sweet potatoes, it still adds too much into your diet. Nika, you came back with your small period, babe? We just gonna block Nico today. He was here yesterday with his small Lolo. And then he came back. You got to go, buddy. You got to go. All potatoes turn into starch in your body. As a blood type O, that ain't your friend. Can you consume it? Yes. Is it going to kill you? No. Will it fuck up your body? Yes. Will it have you sweating like a slave while you sleep? How many of y'all be sweating profusely when you sleep? If you be sweating when you sleep, I know a lot of y'all be thinking, they tell women, oh, it's menopause, it's premenopause, it's this, it's that. No. As a blood type O, especially blood type O's, just sweat like we picking cotton. You know why? Because the shit you eat. That means you eat too much flour, too much pasta. You're probably having a bagel, a sandwich, then you're having some rice, then you're having probably some potatoes. All of that stuff is turning against you. And your body cannot process it, so you get the itis. Because I'm sure you be getting the itis. I know you get the itis. And Stelly, most likely, because you eat meat, is why you be sweating, because your body ain't handling that well. So you have a piece of chicken. You have fucking a little piece of steak. You have some shrimp. All of those things are going to make you sweat like a slave, Stelly. Because your body can't. A's and AB's cannot process meat. That's why veganism came out. Veganism came out for A's and AB's. The most y'all can eat is fish. Beans, tofu, that's your best friends. The most you guys can have is some fish. Other than that, you ain't supposed to be eating none of that shit. Ain't no fucking nothing. That perimenopause is some bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. They sold you guys a lie. You know why they sold you guys a lie? Because now they sold you another pill. They sold you a pill for fucking perimenopause instead of just telling you to stop eating the fucking shit. But they need to be able to sell you the bagels and the this and that. They need to be able to sell you that and then sell you, because they're selling you things, they're taking you out. They're selling you the cure. They're selling you everything. They're selling you the Band-Aid in between. But it's not no fucking peri nothing. When you stop eating that shit, you stop sweating every night. When you start putting in the right things in your body starts to do what the fuck it's supposed to do. And no, type O cannot be vegan. That shit almost took me the fuck out. I was vegan for 5 years. I got so sick, I ended up with severe anemia. They were worried about my heart. I was beyond suicidal, I had anxiety, I had stress, I had the asthma. You see, I don't claim that shit. The asthma in my body started to fucking ravage my body, because when your iron is low, your oxygen is low. Your iron is what moves all the oxygen through your blood. And when I shifted it, I started to, because I was vegan, so eating meat again was like, wow, oh my god, I gotta fucking start eating meat again. Yo, the first time I had some steak and onions, my body was like, Negro, what the fuck? What the fuck have you been giving this to me all along? Like, what the fuck have you been doing? My body was like, oh, thank you. My body was like, yes, girl. Yes, girl. Give me that. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. And then you just eat the right things to go with it. So because I know that I eat beef, I make sure, your pumpkin, your walnuts, everything that blood type O eats is meant to get rid of any parasites in their body. Right? That's the walnuts, that's the pumpkin seeds, papaya seeds. All of those things are part of our consumption. And those things work on what? Any parasite thing in your body. The onions, that works on parasites. The garlic, that works on parasites. Everything for blood type O is to enrich our blood and to just make sure to rid our body of the things. And all of those things help us to be able to rid our body of it, because we have so much acid. Like, it's man, look, it's so powerful. Okay, so, only certain people can do that. Blood type O and blood type B, you cannot be vegan. You can't even be vegetarian. You can't be pescatarian either. And people be arguing with me. Oh, well, I've been doing it for 25 years and I'm fine. Okay. My mom, she was a vegetarian for 35 years. 35 years. And the doctor told her, if you don't start eating meat, you not eating meat all these years actually cut your lifespan. My mom died at 68. 68 is just fucking young. They told her, her not eating meat was literally decreasing her lifespan. Like, she ended up having to come back around and start eating. So she started eating seafood. She couldn't get back into actually eating meat, but she started to eat fish and stuff like that, so she could get at least a little bit of it. But she hadn't eaten none of that shit in 35 years. And it was slowly eradicating her body. So just because you've been doing it for 20 and 30 years doesn't mean that it's good for you folks. It just means that your body is a better well-oiled machine and is still holding on so that the student can finally get the teacher. Because if I would have known anything about blood type before my mother passed, my mother would have passed. My mother wouldn't have passed. I knew about herbs and berries, but I didn't know about the blood type, so I didn't know what she was eating was actually hurting her. I would have been all over that woman like a cheap damn suit. I would have been all over her. They wouldn't have been able to tell me nothing about my mama, boy. And so somebody asked me about beef broth the other day. My girlfriend, she said she's going to make me some. Now, beef broth is great for blood type O. But I'm probably just going to eat the beef. I'm not too good with drinking anything really but like water. I don't drink anything that's not clear. My liquor, I don't drink nothing that's not clear. I don't drink if it's not clear. If I can't see through it, I can't fuck with it. So I don't really drink anything dark. I don't drink anything thick. So I don't drink. If I do, I have to make it. So even to drink a peanut punch, I'm not drinking peanut punch for nobody. I got to make that shit myself. Like there's just certain things like once I can't see through it, no. I only mess with coffee. I don't put no cream in my coffee, so I can see straight through. I don't put no cream in nothing. And my tea, I gotta be able to see through that. So I don't drink teas that get too black. I don't drink black teas like that. No, I need to be able to see through my shit. So if I poured it into a glass that was clear, I can see right through it. I'll fuck with that. But other than this, if I can't see right through, I'm good. I'm straight. No. But learning your blood type and learning how to take care of yourself. Babe, you want to add this to that and make something here, right? Huh? I started to construct it, but hold on. Okay, so find out what your blood type is. Get that done. Thank you so much, honey. And really, I want you guys to really start taking care of yourselves. I mean, my whole household changed. Our lifestyle changed. Everything about us changed. And everyone got healthier. Mindsets are getting stronger. Like, it makes a difference. And like I was saying to you guys, the whole supermarket, knowing you imagine 50% of the population is blood type O. And all the foods that they sell is against blood type O's diet. Okay, someone's about to give me a voice call. She's like, is it possible that I could just call you? Okay, hang up, Berka. Okay. She's like, can I please call you? Who is this about to call me Yes, conspiracy in plain sight. Yo, when I go into the supermarket, it takes me about 15 minutes in there. The checkout line is the longest. I go, I get my meat, and now I go to a butcher, so I don't even go to the supermarket for that. I go get my fruits, my vegetables, I get my meat, and I'm out. Nothing else is for me. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Not too bad, you know. I'm here. I always have to choose my words careful when I'm talking to you, you know.
I like that, yes. Choose your words wisely. Good girl. You learning. Oh, that's wonderful, you see? Look, you acclimating good stuff already.
Yes. However, I don't know how to say this. My lovely guy, my nice prince, I still haven't heard from him.
Well, that's okay. You know, I'll tell you like this, because timing is a mother, right? And I want you, first and foremost, to stop saying that you haven't heard from him. Because that's not true. The man's on your mind, like a track star. Am I lying to you?
Not bad.
So you are hearing from him. You may not be
physical rather than the physical.
Yeah, but when you say that you're not hearing from him, you're putting out an energy that it's like, you remember back in the day when we pick up the phone receiver? All we had to do, we didn't need to block nobody. We just take the phone off the hook and put it on the side. Nobody can reach you.
That's true.
Right? So what you're doing every time you say, oh, I'm not hearing from him, and you're putting out that energy, you're picking up the receiver. The phone didn't ring. You just keep checking the phone like, did he call? Did he call? Is he going to call? Is this phone even working?
Tell me, what's going on? What's happening?
And so with him, he has to get into a state of alignment. You understand? And getting into that state of alignment, you have to allow him to be able to deal with the rawness of his own life. And so for him, he's just having a little bit of a harder time dealing with the shifts that are happening, because as you can see, even with your own life, there's a lot of alignment that's happening, right? Now imagine if you were fighting this thing. Imagine if you were pushing against it. You see how you were like, when I'm talking to you, I gotta watch my words? Which means that I know that whenever you start to talk garbage, you hear my voice in your head like, what you saying? I know you is not talking that. You better not. So you can already hear my voice in the back of your head, and I'm not even there.
Right.
Because you know what I'm going to say when you call me. Hey, have you been being positive? Have you been putting out the right energy? What you been doing on your side? So whenever you think about it, I want you to put that yes energy. Thank you, God. This is where now you are talking to him on that phone.
Right.
I want you to have that full conversation with him, and have it full blown, because the more you have the conversation with him, is the more that you're going to see this energy start to align itself even better. Right now you're still saying, I don't have the communication with him, and when he does pop up in your mind, you push him away.
No, I don't.
And listen to what I'm saying. If you're in the middle of something, I can't concentrate on this right now. I got to focus on what I'm focusing on. It's bullying you, it's pushing you, but you still have to refocus and refocus and refocus. You see what I mean? And so in that energy, and again, when you say, I ain't hearing from him, that's also pushing away. So I want you embracing.
Well, what can I expect in the meantime, or coming days, months, anything?
Once you do the work here, and you keep consistently doing the work, you will see day by day energy shift. And then there's big changes that want to happen in this month. So we're coming on to 4/4, right? We're coming up to that tomorrow. So between today and tomorrow, I want you calling down heaven. All right, angels, Angels of prosperity, come to my side. Angels of good health, come to my side. Angels of love, come to my side. Heal this situation between me and him. I want you to use that angelic help. Because your angels are like thoughts that you didn't think about. You understand? And so when you start calling that energy down and you're asking them for their help and their support, they're going to give you ideas. Then all of a sudden ideas are going to come. Do this, do that. Follow those things. Because within the next week, there will be a big, huge shift for you. And they need you in alignment with this thing. They need you in proper alignment with it. So right now, what we're focusing on is on the next week. And if you really push this energy, you will hear from him in the midst of this time. You'll hear from him within these 7 days. Okay? Do the work. Sometimes I be having to... the thing is, sometimes you just got to reiterate. And pause. Yes, darling. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pause on that for a while because I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Okay.
So for the past couple months, I've been getting some vivid dreams, some downloads of some unique ideas that I know are meant for me.
Yes.
If I put them out there, then they could do well.
Yes.
Been planning around it. I've been to find ways how to get about doing it. Cause
what was the word that you used? What was the first word that you used?
Unique ideas.
No, you said you were playing around with it.
No, I said I've been planning around it. Like
okay, planning around it. Okay.
Start or what to do or anything like that. But as I again choosing my words.
Glad to see you know it.
Individual who is pretty much on her own, have to figure out stuff on her own, life on her own, single mom, it's difficult. I do see these ideas being something really great. Yes. But I don't know. I guess I should give Axie because you're going to say yes.
Well, you know I'm going to say yes. I'm glad to see you know I'm going to say yes because yes, it is a great idea. Now here's the thing, and this is what I want you to take back. You've never done this thing alone. You've always had a myriad of help. You've always had, like imagine the grains of sand on a beach. That's how much help you've always had. You've never done this thing alone.
Yeah.
And so this is why I was saying to you over these next 24 hours, I need you to call on all that grain of sand. Angels of abundance, come to me. Angels of good health, come to me. Angels of peace, everything that you're looking for, there's an angel that's tied to it. You understand? And then I don't want you to focus on the how anymore. I don't want you to focus on how you're going to get this plan done. What I want you to do is ask yourself this question when the idea comes up. What step do I take right now in this direction? You're not worried about tomorrow. You're not worried about how, when, where, who, why, what. You're not worried about those things. That's none of your business. The only thing you're going to be asking is what do I do right now in this path? That's all you're asking. What do I do right now to evolve in this element? And whatever comes up, that's what I want you to do. Okay? Like, don't question it. Don't say, is that a good idea? Should I call them? Don't question it. If you get called Tony, I don't care if you ain't talked to Tony in 20 years. Call Tony. You understand? And take the step, because when we get guidance and we're being given that idea and we're being given that thing, we start to lose our scope on it because we're trying to figure out the hows, the when, the where's, the who's. We're trying to figure out the bigger part of it because the idea seems so huge and I might only have $3 in my pocket. How the hell am I going to make this happen? You see what I mean? But when you start to align yourself with, I know this is happening, and I know everything is lining up beautifully to make it happen, then everything starts to line up, and then the ideas that you get are the clues of the next step to take. You understand? So you've been asking for more abundance in your life. You've been asking for something that's going to make you feel purposeful. Like you've been putting out things, and so the idea came for you to do this. You understand? Now the idea came. Now it's okay. What steps do I take to make this manifest itself? And you're just moving on a moment by moment. You're not thinking about next week. You're not thinking about next year because you already have the plan set. I'm doing this. Just daily, what steps do I need to take? Don't worry about the whole week. Just worry about right now. And you will see, the ideas will just start to come like epiphanies in your mind. And then when you take the full step on it, no questioning, just do it, you're going to see the power in it.
You see this coming off the ground being successful?
Oh, it's going to be super successful. And they want it to come off the ground quickly. So the more positive you are, and the faster you start to speak life into it, the faster they can make it happen. Because they wanted it to happen since yesterday, because they told you about it yesterday. So they want you to get on it now. You see what I mean? That's right. Speak it, feel it, become it. You yourself, everything that you're feeling to do, God wanted you to do this since yesterday. That idea that came up in your mind 5 years ago, I wanted you to take action on that shit 5 years ago. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given it to you fucking 5 years ago. But instead of taking action on it, you started to ask when, where, how, but I don't see it. You started to put shit on it that it didn't need to wear. When I say we're powerful beings, I mean we're powerful beings. This is her calling back. Hold on a second. Yes, darling.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No worries, no worries. I wasn't sure what happened there, but I figured maybe someone called you or something. So, because this energy came to you, and it wants to be manifested from the moment it came to you. And the more that you focus on the hows, even with the energy of the male that you're looking to connect with, you keep looking at the hows. You keep looking at the whens. It's in your energy, so it's right now. Because you're dealing with this energy coming up right now. Yesterday you can't do nothing about. Tomorrow never comes. So that focus and that energy on this now is vital. And I want you speaking life into it. Not maybes, not I wish, not I hope, but in the words of I know, I trust that, I'm sure that.
True, but it's like being logical, Tasha. Like if you like someone and you've pursued someone for so long, but you not show some type of,
No, honey, you know what? Let me blow your mind right here. I just spoke to an ex of mine that I haven't spoken to in about, and I cussed him out. Let me tell you. This is an ex of mine from when I was 20 years old. Okay? And we've spoken over the years. And the last time I spoke to him was maybe I'd say about 10 years ago. And I cussed him out. I told him to kiss I told him everything I could in the book. Don't ever even think about me again. Okay? The other day, I'm messing around on an old computer, and this man's phone number comes up like a ray from God, just shining. I'm like, ain't no way this fool still got the same phone number. I message, I'm like, hey, is it still you? He's, we communicate, and then he's like, send me a picture of who this is. So I call and I'm like, I'm not sending no picture of me. This man from that moment on has been telling me every day, like, you don't even understand how much I still love you. I know he was like, well, the last time I spoke to you, you told me all those things. He was like, I was
But I
just.
haven't done that, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what is his hindrance?
No, but understand,
Understand.
it's all just energy. You understand? It's all just energy. I could feel him. Even all the years that I didn't speak to him, I saw his name pop up on chips, on cups. I used to be like, damn, you thinking about me crazy. And he told me, I used to think about you almost every single day. And he used to show up in my energy field almost every single day. You have to know that what's happening between you two is real. Stop pushing those thoughts off like it's a fantasy. It's not a fantasy. This is real. That is what's real. All the limitations and the blocks, and those are the reality that is fake. Because that's the thing that you put over your power. And they need you to take your power back.
If we get to see each other in the physical realm, then I know things would probably be better. But it's like, when is that?
Well, stop. First of all, again, stop asking when. Because when you're asking when, that means you don't have it. That means you don't trust that you're going to have it either. Right? When you're focusing on certain energy, you're literally pushing back at what it is that you're trying to manifest. That's like saying, I don't want, and expecting something different. You see what I mean? So here's what I want you to do. I need you to get off the reality kick. That's what I need you to do. I need you to get off of reality, and I need you to get into your spirit. Because when you do that, you get so much more out of it. You've been seeing tools all over the place, so they keep telling you to have faith. And the more faith they tell you to have, sometimes you veer the other way. Because you keep looking at the reality and looking at the lack in it. And they need you to understand you create the reality. So the more that you stay in this constant flow, is the more that the things that you no longer need will start to dissipate, and then those doors will easily open. I'm telling you, within the next 24 hours, if you push that door open, things can start to floodgate for you. Because plus two, we're on a new moon cycle. Like, this is the time that if you want to make it happen, push that door open. You understand? Because
would you suggest that I reach out? Because this is not what I'm trying.
Richard, girl, I don't know why people be acting like, no, I'm not calling him. If he don't reach out to me, I'm not saying nothing. Well, you just torturing your damn self. You torturing yourself. You want to talk to the boy, so you call him.
Hello?
Yes, darling.
Yeah, so I was saying, like, is it a suggestion that I reach out? Because that's not what I'm trying to do.
Well, I know what you're not trying to do, okay? Now, here's the thing with that energy. What you're doing is you're still limiting your connection. When you say, I'm not going to reach out to him until he reaches out to me, it puts an ultimatum in the spirit world that most of the time doesn't work out for you.
But that's because I think I've already done most of the legwork, and I find that as a man, he could show that effort.
I need to talk to my sisters for a minute. I really need to. I got to put a pilgrimage for my sisters, man. Because we got it so twisted where men are concerned. Here's the thing. You're waiting for him to do and do and do. But the more that
that's because I've already done.
Yeah, but babe, when you are given some rice, you make a meal. All God gave you was some rice, and yet, where'd you find that chicken from? And where'd you find that beans from? You understand what I mean? When women are given something, we make it multiply. And so, even in a relationship,
But he's not giving me nothing to multiply.
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. What he's giving you is patience. You see, here's the thing. You keep looking at the outside world, and I keep trying to get you to look at your inside world. I keep trying to get you to look at you. Because when you start to look at you, you will see just how much you're pushing this energy away. There's no way that I'm having this conversation with you, and at each turn you're butting me. Now, every time you put your booty in the way, what you think you're doing? You come in and just hit me on the head. Bam, move that butt out the way. Bam, move that butt out the way. And so,
So I am open now, right? Like I've gotten the patience for, I've gotten the anxiety out of the way. I'm still connected to this connection. However, it would be nice to see him starting to vibe with me.
but darling, the more that you keep acting as if he's not doing, is the more you're creating the space for him not to do. If I see you as a jerk, I'm gonna put it in raw terms. If I see you as a complete jerk, right? There's nothing that you could do to make me see anything else about you. So even if you're coming smiling, you come with flowers, everything in my mind is still gonna put you back in the place of a jerk. Oh, look at that jerk coming to bring me those flowers. Oh, he think that's gonna worm me. You understand? The way you are seeing this man, it is not helping you.
Okay, you know what? Because I don't have much minutes left, so let me just because we have to be being, as you say.
No. If you say that word realistic again, we gonna fight. We gonna fight. I'm coming through the phone and we tussling. You create this reality.
Person that I'm supposed to have a long term with. Am I being stuck?
Yes.
Because this is what I do.
And yes, you are being stubborn. Yes, you're being stubborn. Yes, this is your long term.
No. I just want to know so that because I don't want to be here when I'm probably locking now with someone else who would come and give me, or somebody else who's supposed to come in. So I like this person a lot. I do want to be with this person, but is this the way it's supposed to be?
Yes, it is.
Then being long distance, is that something we're gonna work out? Like all those things before I even say okay, right?
Those are decisions that you're gonna have to make, but I'm telling you, any limits that you put, you're literally, it's like you're chopping off pieces of the pie.
I want all of this, but I can't be the only one to want it.
All you have to do is put it out there and then let him do his side.
It's been out there from last year, July.
And again, you now telling God what time I need to work in. And then you're telling me what time I need to work in, and then telling me, you keep pulling the flower out the ground and saying this isn't growing. So
I just want to know what I hear from this man. Will I see him?
Leave the seed in the ground, water it, nurture it, and let it grow. You can't keep pulling it out the ground and then acting like it's not doing what you want it to do. You're the one taking it away. Stop. This is how people fuck themselves. And she's not even overwatering. If anything, she's sucking literally the liquid out the soil. God makes it rain, and she comes with a fucking sponge and sucks all the water up. So the damn shit can't grow. Because every time he give you a little sun, you take it back. He gives you a little something, you take it back. I got 3 things going on here, but come here. I have to.
Oh no, forgetting. They take it. I guess the beverage. I don't see no one's bins.
Huh?
I don't see anyone's bins.
Nobody's bins went up.
No.
I didn't hear the truck pass either. I've been in yet. I didn't hear it or see it.
I'm saying I don't see no bins. People could see a bin. Okay. I think because it's holiday, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, she's not even. Yeah, I don't even know how they work it out here. No worries, baby. You okay? I don't even know how they work it out here, to tell you the truth.
I don't have to take it out and then it's in front of the street.
You guys, here's the thing. You said, like you're giving her rain and she comes and waters during the storm. But here's the thing. she's not water. She's not adding anything to this situation. She's only taking away. So when you're waiting for something, you're waiting for something to manifest. You're waiting for an energy to come through. And you keep saying, oh, why hasn't he called yet? Why isn't this working? Why this? From the moment you ask why, you fuck it up. From the moment you ask how, you fuck it up. Unless you're saying, how may I serve? From the moment you ask how, and you're like, oh, I wonder how this is going to work. I wonder how I'm going to get the money. You're fucking it up. Straight up and down. People end up fucking up their beautiful gifts, their beautiful wonder, their beautiful energy, just because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. They don't want to listen to have some faith. They don't want to listen to, because everything is, oh, but it's the reality, and it's the reality. Y'all don't even, and then when I'm like, but you're the one creating this reality by putting this energy out there. Then you're confused about that. It's not fucking confusing. But anytime you don't want to take accountability and responsibility for your behavior, all of a sudden it's confusing. And I understand that. I deal with so many people in a day. I get it. I get that a lot of people do not want to deal with the reality of what they put out there. And so I say to you, just like I said to you on that sweater yesterday, if you don't like to clean up, don't make a fucking mess. Get off that person's energy. Get off that, get off of them. And yet in relationships, in your job, with your co-workers, with all of that, people be doing too damn much, yo. It be driving me crazy. But it's only so crazy I'm going to get over it, though. I get over that shit real fast. And yes, they are planting magic seeds. And as you said magic seeds, I remember somebody asking me about chia seeds. And yes, chia seeds is good for blood type O. But flaxseed is better. Flaxseed. That's the better one for blood type O. I believe that question had come up before. You said lots of people don't know who they truly are and how it all works, so ignorance is a blessing. Yeah. They're ignorant to their own power. They're ignorant to, they're just ignorant to it. They don't realize that, if you keep saying that he's not, I'm not talking to him. Okay, so then you're not going to. Every fucking time you say what you're not, guess what you're going to get? The not. No, you're not. No, why? And 420. The one thing I never want you to ever do, ever again, is apologize. Do not fucking apologize for being yourself. If you got 1,000 things to fucking say in that chat, you say it. You do not get on my nerves. You do not frustrate me. I actually was telling a girlfriend of mine yesterday that I found another her. I was like, I found another your ass. She was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, she was breaking down the numbers, and she was like, in her brain, she was like, she was like, oh shit. I was like, I always seem to find the one in you, don't I? And, you just got some kind of warning? Oh, see, I didn't even know you guys are getting warnings. I don't know, maybe they think you're trolling or something? I'm not too sure why that happened there. You see, you guys, please tell me these things, because I'm not sure why that's doing that to you. I mean, they might think that you're spamming because you're writing so fast that they might think that you're spamming. When you're writing fast, they think you're a bot. They don't know that there's actually keyboard warriors out here that can type fast. But yeah, that's what's happening. It thinks you're a bot. Like, look at when Nico came in, he just kept on showing the penis, the penis, the penis, the penis, the penis. He just kept on doing that. So they'll realize, oh, well, maybe he's a bot, and they'll just get rid of it. You said, I just remember how the body operates, how dysregulated nervous system has an effect on us, and all of this reactive mode it is an ice hour. It is a eradicator of everything. It is. You have to take the opportunity to really know how your body works. That's why I was telling you guys, get your blood type, know what it is, start to eat by it, start to move different, start to allow yourself, because you know what, people always tell me, oh, they debunked that, that's some bullshit. So, I'm one of those people, they debunked it? Okay. So, I ate as clean as I could for about a year. And then I went back because I wanted to debunk it. And I went back. And I started eating all the garbage that I used to eat again. I noticed the weight coming back on super quickly. I noticed headaches, blurred vision. I noticed sweating like I was picking cotton. I noticed major mood swings, actually starting to feel conflict with life again. And I'm like, wow, I get it. It is a lifestyle that I personally have to keep up. It is actually more beneficial for me and what I want to do. I'm not falling asleep on myself. I'm not, when I start to really do it, then I have energy. I have enough to keep going for hours and hours and hours. But in doing my best to debunk it, it is debunking the shit out of me. It is bunking me all upside my head like, hello, hi ma'am, hello. Hi, yes, hi, good afternoon. Hi, yeah, could you stop that shit, please? But stop that shit now. But my food. Yo, stop that shit now. For all the West Indians in the house, y'all should know that parody right there. And yes, the more I fade off of that, is the more I can see. Eating seed oils and the more I fade off of cooking for myself and doing the things I know I'm supposed to do, I can see the effects on my skin, in my teeth, in my hair, even in the ukmuk that comes off your eyes. Like when I'm not eating properly, the corners of my eyes stay with oil. And what's your blood type? Because you know, coconut oil ain't for everybody. Yeah? And I wouldn't use coconut oil to cook with. I was cooking with coconut oil at one point. And then I learned that that's not the best for you. If you're going to cook with oil, you could cook with, and it may not be so easy, but Asian stores sell it, rice bran oil. So that oil is derived from rice. That and olive oil. Like olive oil, you can't deep fry with olive oil. And according to and 420, you said you was a fucking blood type O negative. You ain't supposed to touch a fucking avocado. You ain't supposed to come nowhere near an avocado. Avocados ain't for you. That's literally on our harmfulness. That when we consume anything with avocado, it is actually harmful to our bodies. Man, when I tell you, y'all, this blood type stuff ain't no joke. And a lot of the stuff you guys are eating. And I want you to know most of the things that you think you're allergic to, you're not allergic to. You're not supposed to eat that for your blood type. I used to think every time I ate oranges, you know, like, ah man, every time I ate oranges, my face break out. What's wrong? Oranges on the harmful list. Every time I eat eggs, like, I be violence, worse than milk, worse than milk. Guess what? We're not supposed to eat eggs. Not supposed to eat chicken, anything. If you want to be facetious about it, egg white is the most. But nothing from the chicken, not even the chicken. All of those things make a big difference. Yeah, it is a simple search on the internet. I ended up buying the food list. And what I did was, if you go on to my website, I did make videos. I don't know how far, actually, if you go onto my TikTok page, I have a video that I made. It's under a playlist called Blood Type. If you go under that playlist, you will see the videos that I explain what you can eat and what you need to avoid. And if you want to buy the list, then, oh God, where did I get it from? What's the name of it? Yeah, but I did the video, so you can go on my site and on my TikTok, look for the blood type. The blood type videos, I believe it's called, the blood type list. And everything is there. Okay, it's called blood type messages. Actually, I gotta put the new ones in there, actually. Because I did the monthly just a few days ago. But if you guys scroll all the way down to the bottom, I believe it's the first videos. Oh no, actually the food ones is the first ones, I'm sorry. So the food list is there. And then I just told you guys the yes and the no. And everything in between, it don't even matter. Just eat the good stuff. And when I tell you it makes such a difference, it's a game changer, man. Definitely makes you feel better, I'll tell you that. All right, and I'm adding the monthlies to that. All right, so the ones that I just did for the month is also added now. All right, there we go. You are absolutely welcome, darling. That's the work we're doing. That is the work we're doing, y'all. You missed what, Blancho? What'd you miss? I'm like, I want to know if I missed it too. I'm like, what you missed? Did I miss it too? All right, y'all. We got into a lot of stuff today. And so that's something that Ike spoke a lot about, was your good health. You know, taking care of yourself. And today, we branched off into the blood type. We branched off into nightshade foods. We branched off into what you need to eat so that you can get your mind right. You would be surprised that a lot of what is keeping you slow and just feeling moody and depressed and sad and all of that is tied also to the food that you're putting into your body, because it's closing off your mental receptors. It's shutting down the functionalities of your brain that allows for you to have your cognitive thinking, allows for you to be able to have your planning strategies, allows for you this energy to shift in you. And a lot of the food that you guys are eating is attributing to that. Grand Rising, honey. A lot of the food that you guys are eating, a lot of the things that you guys are putting in is attributing to all the issues that you have. So when you learn, when you know better, you will do better. And when I realized that all the things that I thought I was allergic to, it's just those things I wasn't supposed to eat anyway, it took a lot of guilt off of me, because now I no longer looked at myself as abnormal. I no longer looked at myself as, what's wrong with you? Why do you have to have these allergies, and why do you have to have this, and why do you have to have that? No. If you bring it around me and it's not for me, I'm going to react. And there's nothing wrong with that. And don't make yourself feel bad for that ever again. So y'all, like I said, we got into a lot of shit today, and we didn't do too much right now. You said, where can I get the list? You can go on to my profile page. Go on to blood type messages, and they're there in the first few videos. I made the list of what to eat and the videos of what not to eat. And I left out all the fluff in between. Absolutely. It changed my life. It changed my life. Now even my snacks, I'm more geared to what I eat. So I get, even, I'm going to get dried fruits. I'm going to get that dried mango. I'm going to get some ginger. I'm going to get some prunes. I'm going to get certain things. I'm going to stay in my wheelhouse. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to be able to help you do anything. This is a place where you're going to get it together. You're going to get it together here. Whether it's mentally, spiritually, physically, sexually, it don't matter. We're going to get you together here. We're going to get you right. Absolutely, Rancho. I appreciate you guys for being here. Because you got to do the work. If you don't do the work, it doesn't matter how much I talk. It doesn't matter what I share. If you don't do the work, it don't matter. So I'm grateful that you're coming and doing the work. That you're changing your mindset, that you're feeling better about yourself, that you're putting that power out there. You're taking back the power that you gave away, and you're putting out the power that you know you want. It don't get better than that for me. So I'm grateful. I am very grateful that you guys come and do this. So we're going to get one more icon there. Now you know. Now you know. And I'm telling you guys, you will feel so much better. Just remember it like this. Our heart has never attacked anybody. But you have attacked your heart many times. So when you have a heart attack, don't blame the heart. Blame everything that you were doing to create that heartache. So we got one more icon here. Let's go.
Today, I go forth into life in a successful, prosperous attitude. Or you'd be surprised what would happen because you've opened your mind to right ideas. Today I go forth into life with a money-drawing attitude. Today I go forth into life with a money-drawing attitude. I'm a witness that if you go forth into life with a money-drawing attitude, you will draw it. And this is the meaning of the words of Jesus when he said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto me.
Oh, yeah.
It means whatever idea I lift up in my mind will draw all of the corresponding manifestations into my life.
Yep. That's what they call straight up.
We've worked at this from the positive side. Let's observe it from the other side for a moment. You wake up in the morning and drag out of bed. Oh, another day.
Yeah, I don't do that no more. I wake up, pop out that bed. Woo! Another day.
I sure hate to have to go and meet the man this morning. Oh, and that old SOB I have to work with. Am I reading you?
Ooh. That used to be me.
You're calling them to you, you see.
Yep.
You're setting yourself up good.
Magnetizing the hell out of them.
Oh, I sure feel bad. Sure wish I didn't have to go. Listen, if you honestly don't wish you had to go, you'd better not go.
Stop going.
It is dangerous to go forth into life dragging your feet and dragging your tail like a defeated dog.
Yes.
Even employers, industry,
Exactly.
are beginning to recognize the direct connection between attitudes and productivity. A happy man is a productive man, whether he's employed by another or in his own enterprise.
That's
a loving person is a productive person. As I told you last week, even money loves a happy person. All of these money-making, miracle-working ideas I'm giving you.
For 20, you change
your life
every day.
Get in the habit of programming yourself.
Get into the habit of programming yourself.
10 minutes or 15 minutes. But you just remember, it's dangerous to go out to meet life if you aren't ready. There's no telling what you'll meet. Again,
ain't no telling.
Money drawing. Affirmation.
Activate.
Today I go forth into life with a money-drawing attitude. Shout it like you mean it. Today I go forth into life with a money-drawing attitude. And another thing about going forth into life with a money-drawing attitude, you'll find money coming to you from new directions. When you open your mind to money-making ideas, you'll be surprised what happens. Somebody got an idea about selling peanuts at baseball games and cold drinks. And some of the great restaurant chains and some of the large hotel chains. You take, for example, the Marriott Corporation, multi-billion-dollar corporation, started as a root beer stand at a baseball stadium in the summer. And too many times, people think that in order for them to improve themselves financially, that they have to start with some grandiose scheme, whatever that is, with some big idea. You see, that's the trouble with some of you. You're waiting for some big idea. Think back for a moment about all of the financially successful people and the tycoons of industry and business. Most industries and businesses started with a simple idea. Ideas that come to you all the time. And I now tell you, some of you sitting right here have simple talents that other people are making millions and millions of dollars from. You take Colonel Sun. He learned how to fry chicken. As the song said, a chicken ain't nothing but a bird. That was his area of expertise. That was his forte. He could fry chicken. By the way, I just love Colonel Sanders. He's one of the apostles of the science of living. So you have your apostles, I've got mine. Mine are Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, as I've told you, and Colonel Sanders. There's another one. And I said this, first of all, to an audience of predominantly black people. I know some black women that could out-fry Colonel Sanders with his chicken any day. And why ain't you rich? You complain, I don't have any education. Well, you can fry chicken, can't you? Take another simple multi-million-dollar idea. What's this big hamburger chain? McDonald's. Cleaning up on the stock exchange. When other big corporations go bankrupt and fold up, Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, and the rest of the big fast food chains are just booming. Simple idea hamburgers. Some of you women in here can make better hamburgers. Why ain't you rich? Because too many times we scorn the simple talents and the simple abilities that we have. We discount ourselves. And we listen to those preachers who tell us we don't deserve the goodness of God. We listen to those preachers who tell us that we ain't nothing. And you stand up in church and sing, "Such a worm as I." You know what happens to a worm. A worm gets stepped on, ground into the dirt. I told you last Sunday, it's dangerous to go to some of these churches. It's dangerous to sing some of those hymns. You're going to get up and sing "For such a worm as I." If worm is your self-concept, you're going to get the treatment of a worm. And to tell you the truth, there are just so many simple ideas that have made people rich. And I'm black enough to pick at the black people, you see. They can't get mad with me, you see, because I know what it's all about. I used to be black myself. Until I went green.
I'm back.
I'm making you aware, and I want to be redundant and repetitious about this, of just some of the simple things that have made millions and billions. And making you aware that you have those talents. But too many people complain about what they don't have and the opportunities that they don't have, so that they don't see the ones that they do have. You have multi-million-dollar talents. Shout that in the first person. I have multi-million-dollar talents. Come on. I have multi-million-dollar talents. And I say to you, they're simple talents. Another one of my most beautiful experiences that I ever
And you
had.
know his wife left him?
A lady who
Like
was
before he scored?
Los Angeles. A few years ago, when I was preaching over at the Shrine Auditorium, a lady that had been on welfare.
And he was from the South, so he knew how to fry chicken, because he got the recipe from some.
She said the reason she came to that service was because her mother had recommended that she came, and she said, I just felt like, Reverend, I had something that could help me. And she said she was just so tired of being on welfare. She said she'd just become a welfare slave.
Ooh,
Because she'd been on welfare that long and struggled to support her
No, I didn't
children.
see it. I just
her
see
son
that you said you
welfare
got kicked
budget.
out.
She said she discovered something within herself. And she said something I'll never forget. She said to all of
And I
the
saw the stuff you wrote about KFC.
she said, if you don't have any other talent, if you have raised children, you are a child care expert. I'll never forget that.
What?
Ain't that the truth?
It says
Any
disengaging,
woman.
turning off your camera, which my camera is on, showing static images, or being away for
Cares
long
for those
periods
children.
result
Is a child care expert.
in not being on the For You page.
She took that idea
I don't know what the fuck
and she
y'all
began
want.
to form
This is
groups
what's
in the
happening.
black
Drinking
community
tea?
among welfare mothers and
And I'm doing
recipients so that they could care for children in different ways while other mothers worked and so on. And first of all gave them the idea, you do have something, you do have a talent. You got a house
You
full of
do.
children, haven't you? You're a child care expert.
You got talent.
So nobody else had told them that before.
No.
So everybody's a specialist in something. And every one of you here, if you're not a
I'm gonna
specialist
stop
in
you
anything
from
else,
that.
you're a specialist in negative thinking.
Yep, right there. 420. Don't be a specialist in negative thinking. See that word? You see those four letters you write there? Look, what did I say? Don't let those labels divide him from his perfection. Don't let these labels divide, because that's what they do. They divide. See? Look, that's on the list. That's on the list right there. That's on the list. Take that label off of him, because he's not. He's a perfect divine gift that thinks by his own beat. He moves how God wants him to move. And don't let them put no labels on you, baby girl. Don't do it. That's how they sell you a pill. That's how they sell you all that shit. Don't let them do it to you, baby, now. My son is phenomenal. My son is healthy, strong of mind, beating by his own drum beat, reflecting the Creator. And I'm so grateful that he just listens quiet. Because isn't that what most people need to fucking do anyway? They want to act like something's wrong, but he needs to sit down and be quiet. Most people, if they would sit down and be quiet, wouldn't be in the turmoil that they're in right now. He's doing the right fucking things, and then they want to label him as some shit. But he's doing the shit that we're supposed to be doing. Don't let them do. Girl, don't. Every label they gave, take it off. Whatever labels they put on you, take it off. Any labels they put on you for your sickness, for your health, for your wealth, take them shits off. Take them shits off. I am healthy, happy. I am wealthy. I am. That's what you're focusing on. But don't you dare give that shit no power. I remember I had a client that was considered, this one here. They were considered this. They considered themselves that, said that they needed to be on medication and all kinds of shit. And they were in agreement. Until I showed them how their brain works. Till I showed them the power behind the way they think. Not for the conventional way, but for the way that you need to process information. Because the way I process it, the way you process it is different. You know how many labels they tried to put half these labels on me. And you know what I did? Bounce them right the fuck back. You got me twisted. I'm not taking none of that shit. I'm not taking none of your fucking labels. You know what I am? I'm a perfect child of God. Reflecting its highest good. That's it. Don't let them put nothing else on you. Even calling yourself a human is dumbing you down. Because you forget that you're a spiritual being having a human experience and not the other way around. So don't let them tell you they're human shit and make them attach it to your spirit. And that's okay for him to be the only black kid in the school. I want you to know that. It's okay. Here's the thing. Just like you see how Ike said, don't call me black. Call me green. You're not focusing your son on his race. You're not focusing your son on none of that. What you're focusing your son on is, I'm so grateful that my son gets along with the right people in his life. Because I can tell you right now, I was always the only black girl amongst all my white friends. And I have one of my girls here today. One of my white friends. She's always the only white girl amongst all the black people. And so what you have to do is take all of the elements off. Take the elements off. Right? Take this off. Take all the labels off. Take all that shit off. Take it off. And let him know that there's nothing different about him. Yes, you beat by the beat that you beat. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Don't allow yourself or him to hold him back in the name of some label. And I don't care how severe the situation may be. I've seen miracles work out in so many different ways. It still blows my own mind. The school is going to see someone who doesn't beat by the same drum and want to hold him back because they know that he's a free thinker. And so if I know you're a free thinker, I'm going to want to hold you back in any way that I can. This is where, I'm not letting you do that. I will switch systems. I will find a new place to send my kid. But the one thing I will not let you do is subject them to being less than. Straight up. Don't let them subject your child to anything less than. It makes all the difference. Thank you, Jason. It makes all the difference in the world. And you really want to be mindful of that. And the thing with homeschooling is, homeschool, no problem. I love homeschooling. But also make sure that he gets outside and integrates. So take him to the park, take him to the zoo, take him to things where he'll be able to integrate. Because everything's going to come back. Yes, Robin. You sure did hear homeschooling. 420 homeschools her son. Robin's all about that. You and Robin should connect 420 because Robin works in that field. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. This is where this beautiful place. Look at that. She homeschooled all three of her children all the way to graduation. Girl, if you ain't coming here for the right one, if you ain't come up in here to meet the right one, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, nothing by accident. This looks like a turd. Nothing by accident. It was a big ass date, but that's not what it looked like. That's not what it looked like. I love that. Connect with each other. If anybody could be a support system to you through homeschooling, it would be Robin. She know what the fuck she's talking about, what she's doing, and everything. And she works with kids with special needs and stuff, so all of those things come in so beneficial. So beneficial. You're dealing with special kids here. And you need the right people to guide you through this process. That's beautiful. My daughter kept on saying she was on a mission from God. I said, okay, baby, whatever mission you want, I'm with you. And most geniuses have been labeled ADHD, OCD. They've been labeled so many different things, but they are high functioning. High functioning. And because their brains don't match up to the conventional brain, they'll prefer to put you on some sort of drug. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yep. You said all three of your children are very active. I love that. I love that. I love that energy of active. And here's the thing. You guys want to help your kids? You want to help them not be so overactive and overstimulated? First and foremost, let them watch things like Barney, Magic School Bus, things that don't overstimulate them. Then release some of the flour, sugar, wheat, and things in their eating. You want to alleviate a lot of those things because especially in a young mind, it is very overwhelming. You said, mm-hmm. So you want to make sure that with these beautiful children that you guys have, you take any labels off, please. Any label that they put on your child, take it off right now. Take it off, because it's not fair to put that label on them. They did not come here for that. They didn't come here for that. The Black Panthers was something else. They were powerful. They're the ones that started the Section 8 and WIC program in the U.S. They're the ones that started the lunch program. They started all those fucking programs. They started all those programs. Sometimes we get so hoodwinked. It's crazy. Well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. You didn't come up in here by accident. Your son needed this too. Really, your son is the one that manifested me, actually. Your son is who manifested me. And he needed you to find someone like myself who understands the quirkiness. I'll take Gaga, I like that. I'm a Gaga. I love that. I really, truly love that. All right.
You don't want to miss today's lesson notes, whatever you do, because it contains the money shovel.
I love that.
Oh, laugh if you want to, but I'm going to be laughing at you.
That's so cute, guys.
When I'm shoveling money and you are shoveling, so you're not saved. Bills. The Bible says in one place that God takes foolish things to confound the wise. And he takes weak things to confound the mighty. Now, if you didn't get your lesson sheet, wave $1 and get one. You need this today. You need this. This is going to make a difference in your life, because this is not only a money shovel, this is an everything shovel. Let's stand now for the reading of the text.
Let's go.
This is a special lesson today titled The Miracle Money Shovel. But as I said, it's an everything shovel.
Yes.
The text is from the book of 2 Kings, the 3rd chapter, the 16th through the 20th verses. And to get a real good understanding, when you get home, you should read the entire 3rd chapter of 2 Kings. Do that. Read the entire 3rd chapter of 2 Kings. At this point, we're going to read the 16th through the 19th verses. And for emphasis, I'm simply going to have you repeat after me. And he said, Thus saith the Lord, make this valley full of ditches. For thus saith the Lord, ye shall not see wind, neither shall ye see rain. Yet that valley shall be filled with water. That ye may drink. Both ye and your cattle and your beasts. And this is but a light thing in the sight of the Lord. He will deliver the Moabites also into your hand. And ye shall smite every fortified city. And every choice city. And shall fell every good tree. And stop all wells of water. And mar every good piece of land with stones. And it came to pass in the morning, when the meal offering was offered, that behold, there came water by the way of Edom. And the country was filled with water.
And the country was filled with water.
You may be seated. First of all, we want to engage upon esoteric commentary and definition from this text. And let me give you some background. Those of you who were at the last prayer service that I conducted here, you remember some of the background. The king of Israel was opposed by another king, the king of the Moabites. And so he sent for help to two other kings, Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, and also the king of Edom, to help him to fight against his opposition. And as we studied in that prayer service, you know that Judah always means praise. So whenever you have a battle on your hands, whenever you're facing a battle, the first thing you had better do is to join forces with praise.
Yep.
Someone has so beautifully said, the fastest route to victory is praise. The fastest route to victory is praise. Say that. And many times the reason people don't get an answer to their prayers is because they're always begging instead of praising.
That's right.
And if you have a particular battle on your hands at this moment, I'm going to suggest that you use praise prayer. Let me hear you say praise prayer.
Praise prayer.
Again.
Praise prayer.
Instead of begging for what you need and what you want, just start thanking and praising God for it even before it appears. So these three kings went up through the wilderness of Edom to fight their opposition. And in the language of the King James Version, it says that they fetched a compass for 7 days. It means they went around in circles, getting nowhere. Has anybody ever had an experience where it looked like you were just going around in circles and getting nowhere?
Yes.
And more than that, their supplies ran out. There was no water to drink, no water for the beasts, for the horses. And they were wondering what they were going to do. And then Jehoshaphat, praise, the king of Judah, got an idea and said, is there not a prophet of the Lord that we may inquire of the Lord by him? And they located Elisha. And as the text we just read comes in, we find Elisha, the prophet of the Lord, telling them what to do. And if you remember the lesson at prayer service, we said that the prophet of the Lord is within you, that you have within you a divine guidance system that will tell you what to do if you will seek it. Isn't it good to know that?
Oh, wow, that's
so I have a divine guidance system within me.
Oh, that's
that will
powerful.
tell me what to do if I will inquire. And now the prophet of the Lord is speaking. And here they are in this valley. Here they are in this dry place. Here they are discouraged and worn out, getting nowhere fast. And listen what the prophet says in the 16th verse of the 3rd chapter of 2 Kings. And he said, thus saith the Lord, make this valley full of ditches. That's an interesting thing. What do you mean, here in this dry valley? There's no water here. There's nowhere that we can get water from. He said, make this valley full of ditches, for thus saith the Lord, you shall not see wind, neither shall you see rain, yet that valley shall be filled with water, that you may drink, both ye and your cattle and your beasts. Now let's go into the esoteric definitions here. Ditches are channels for God, infinite good, infinite love, infinite power, infinite supply to flow in your life. Stop and think about that for a moment.
Wow.
You see, you have to make space for God to flow. You have to make space and place for God to flow. And I'm going to make a personal affirmation out of that for you. I have to make space and place for God to flow in my life. Say it again. I have to make space and place for God to flow in my life. Let's say it the third time. I have to make space and place for God to flow in my life. We're talking about money ditches here. To apply it in that way simply means channels for infinite money to flow in your life. So money ditches are channels for infinite money to flow in my life. And we're talking about the miracle money shovel. So here's a definition for what I call the miracle money shovel. It is the instrument of faith which you use to clear spaces and channels in your mind and affairs for God's infinite supply to flow in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. You know, many times on the individual level, people don't realize that there's something that they've got to do. Now, God will fill your cup, but you've got to dig the ditches.
Yes. Get
Tell
your
that to the person on both sides of you. God will fill your cup, but you have got to dig the ditches. Go ahead.
Yeah. God will fill your cup, but you have to dig the ditches.
Don't forget that. And you see, the shovel is the instrument of faith, which you use to clear spaces and channels in your mind and your affairs for God's infinite supply to flow. Because the prophet is now telling these three kings, make this valley full of ditches. And I love the use of the word valley here. Valley is a low point of mind and affairs where your good seems to have dried up. Valley is your lowest point of lack, want, and limitation. How many of you have ever been in a place in your life where it looked like your good had just dried up? Your unemployment check runs out. Rodney won't give you any more food stamps. That's a valley. When you run out of money, is that a valley? Oh, that's a valley. It's a low point of mind and affairs where your goods seems to have dried up. But here's the good news, and I put it here on your lesson notes in caps. God wants to fill you up wherever you are dried up.
Wherever.
Come on, let's stand up. We're going to preach to one another. You're going to help me with this. Now, I don't know where you seem to have lack, a want, a limitation. I don't know where you're dried up. But perhaps most of us here today, in some place in our lives, we seem dried up. I don't know what your lack or your want or your limitation seems to be at this point, but you know it. But all the good news, the gospel is God wants to fill you up everywhere you seem to be dried up.
Yep.
Let me read this. God will meet you at your lowest point and fill your cup to overflow.
Yep.
You know, I get excited about the Bible. I get excited about it. I get excited about it. Your need never becomes so great. You can never reach such a low point that God will not fill you up, but you've got to dig some ditches. You've got to take the instrument of faith and start digging right there in your valley.
Right here. Right here. Y'all better get y'all shovel out and start digging. It's time to start digging. It's time to start doing this job. And when we say digging, I want you putting in them thoughts. I want you putting in that prosperity. I want you tilling your soil. I want you focusing on just a yes. Fuck what the reality is. Focus on what you want. I don't care if you can't dance right now. You focus on being a dancer, you'll get the opportunity. Whatever the energy is, please take it. There will always be something to align to you. for you to have it. So just go out there and take it. And I don't mean taking people's things. I mean take the bull by the horns. I mean take the steps. Do the things that you're supposed to do. Take it. That's going to shift between the next 7 days. We're going to have a lot of shifts happening. And I want the flow that you guys are having to elevate. I want you guys to be in such a high elevation state with the way you communicate with yourself, with your own energy. Okay? This is what you guys are going to be doing over this next 7 days. And that's gonna shift everything big time. Like big time. But it's a 10:44. I'm gonna start to wrap it up. Everything else is too, okay. There we go.
I hear God say,
I'm only working on
something big is gonna happen.
2 hours of sleep.
I hear him whisper,
Even when I don't sleep, I still
just
come
keep
here.
your eyes on me.
I might be tired,
He's getting
but I'm not
ready
giving
to
up.
open doors.
Nothing, when I tell you nothing is gonna stop this. Nothing is gonna stop.
He's getting ready to tear down every wall that's been holding you up. So don't lose faith, now don't turn away. Keep your heart steady in the place you pray.
You guys show up, and so do I.
It's on its way, and the blessing's closer than it's ever been today. Something big is gonna happen in your life. God is getting ready to turn it all around. Something good is gonna make it right. Chains will break and favor will abound. So lift your head, lift your eyes. He's moving right before your eyes. Something big is gonna happen. God's turning it around. I can feel heaven shifting now. Every closed door starting to sound. The latch is moving, the lock is away. Breakthrough stepping into your today. All you gotta do is focus on Him. Keep your worship pure, keep your spirit still. Because when you trust, when you give, when you yield, that's when His power is revealed. Focus on Jesus, He's the way. Focus on His
already told you, you're the way.
He's here.
You're the truth, you're the light.
Making you new. Every word He spoke, He's bringing it through.
Let Jesus through today. Where the real Jesus stands up.
God is getting ready to turn it all around. Something good is gonna make it right.
Well, the
Real Jesus stands up.
Stretch your hands, give Him your all. Watch His glory start to fall. Something big is gonna happen.
There you
There you go,
God's turning
Kenny.
it around. Focus on Him. Your miracle is near. Your miracle happening. God's turning it around.
Yes. He's waving his hands in the air. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
God bless.
nobody play
but
with
he
you, girl.
can't take from me.
Don't let nobody
Nobody
go
play
to
with y'all no more.
Nobody can't take your shit.
shit.
Nobody
Nobody
can
can
do
do
your
you
dirty.
dirty.
Don't play with me.
Nobody can put those labels on you unless you want them.
Don't play with me, don't play with me. God bless me, devil can't stay with me. Stay with me. No, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me. Don't.
Name drop, no, I don't need that. I keep it holy, I don't play bad. They talk dumb, trying to crack me. But I've been through storms, you can't match that. I seen fake love up close. I seen switch ups and jokes. I seen smiles turn cold. But my God never broke. Try to bait me, nope, I'm disciplined. Try to shake me, nope, I'm different, yeah. I'm protected, I'm sealed, I'm heaven sent. So that mess you want, it don't live in here. They want a reaction, I give them bread. They want me distracted, I see it clear. If God said move, then I'm moving fearless. God said peace, then I'm keeping it.
That's it.
Just do it.
God on my side, you can't pray on
Just
me.
do it like you can, baby.
He'll try, but he can't take from me. Take from me. I'm too covered. You can't amen me. Amen me. No, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Let's energize this next generation.
Don't play with me. God bless me. Devil can't stay.
God bless you, baby. God bless you.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. They try to label me, try to shame me, try to
see
make
they
me
try to
feel
label.
heavy.
They
But
try to shame
me.
don't get petty.
Fuck
God
them.
on my steps, so I walk them steady. I don't chase, God don't compete, I don't fold. God got receipts every time they think I'm weak. That's when grace hit deep. So I smile when they laugh, cause I know what I'm about. I ain't fighting flesh and blood, I'm just calling heaven down. Say God bless, I'm kept. Say I'm covered, say yes. Devil can't threat, devil can't stay. I'm not the one. No way, no way. Hands up high, let faith be loud. He brought me out, he brought me out. Don't play with me. God on my side, yeah. Pray on me. Devil try, but he can't take from me. I'm too covered, you can't aim at me. Don't play with me. You kept me alive. Don't play with me. God bless me. Oh, devil can't stay with me.
Can't stay.
Can't
They can't stay.
Oh,
They can't stay with you, baby. You might have to leave them behind. As you move this mountain, you might have to leave them behind.
But you're gonna be alright.
the devil can't play with me.
Keep
Keep
dancing up
dancing
that
up that
mountain,
mountain,
baby.
baby.
Keep dancing up that
that
mountain.
mountain.
Every reflection is a lesson. Every trigger is direction. I rise, I choose, I level up. I forgive for me, not for them. I choose peace again and again. When my heart feels heavy, I breathe and release. Cause letting go is what sets me free. If jealousy shows, I don't run away. I ask myself, what is it trying to say? What part of me is ready to grow? What power in me is ready to show? Every thought, every mood, every shift inside creates my truth. Nothing outside has control of me. My reality answers to who I choose to be. How is it that I always rise higher? How is it that blessings come lighter? How is it that everything works for me? I live in a world where I'm free. Yeah. How is it that abundance keeps flowing? How is it that my light keeps glowing? How is it that miracles follow my name every new day? My life will bring. Whoa, oh, 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 Every person I meet is a mirror of me. They show the wounds, they show the peace, they show the parts I get to heal until my heart feels soft and real. When fear comes in, I talk with love, I choose my truth, I rise above. I ask myself gently, what do I need? What version of me am I choose the reality that chooses me.
Wow.
Once upon a time, I questioned what I'd see, but now I find the beauty deep inside of me. Learn to love the skin I'm in, no more hiding away.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that.
They tried to dim my shine, but I won't let them win. I've got a fire in my soul that's burning bright within. I don't need no validation, I'm my own best friend. Loving me just as I am, it's the perfect blend. I'm glowing from within, from my soul to my skin. Every scar, every line, it's a part of my design. I'm beautiful, I'm strong, where I belong. In this body, in this heart, I'm loving me from the start. I used to chase perfection, thinking I'm not enough, but now I'm looking deeper and I found my love. Confidence is my crown, I wear it with pride. In every shade and size, I let my spirit shine. They tried to dim my shine, but I won't let them win. I've got a fire in my soul, it's burning bright within. I don't need no validation, I'm my own best friend. Loving me just as I am, it's the perfect blend. I'm glowing from within, from my soul to my skin. Every scar, every line, it's a part of my design. I'm beautiful, I'm strong, where I belong. In this body, in this heart, I'm loving me from the start. I'm loving me from the start. Every step I take, every move I make, I'm claiming my space, no more heartache. I'm shining, I'm thriving in this life I live. Self-love is the gift I choose to give. I am enough. I am worthy. I am radiant. I am proud of who I am. I embrace my journey. I celebrate my body.
Oh, yes.
I am strong. I am glowing from within. I'm glowing from within, from my soul to my skin. Every scar, every line, it's a part of my design. I am full, I'm strong, and I belong. In this body, in this heart, I'm loving me from the start. So here I stand, glowing from within. A masterpiece in progress, let the journey begin. I'm owning who I am in every light and shine. This love I have for me will never fade. I am enough. I am worthy. I am radiant. I am proud of who I am. I embrace my journey. I celebrate
Off of yourself.
I am glowing from within. I trust my inner
Put the labels you
I
want.
honor my truth. I am a beacon of light. I welcome my growth. I am resilient and free. I celebrate every day. I am my own inspiration. I radiate confidence. I am beautifully me. I am my own inspiration. I radiate confidence. I am beautifully me. I'm glowing from within, from my soul to my skin. Every scar, every line, it's a part of my design. I'm beautiful, I'm strong, where I belong. In this body, in this heart, I'm loving me from the start. Here I stand, glowing from within. A masterpiece in progress, let the journey begin. Knowing who I am in every light and shine. This love I have for me will never fade.
This makes me want to dance like a gypsy.